Hello and welcome to Kelly's Wordy Reactions. I want to thank you for stopping by today. If you would please hit the like button and subscribe as you come in. And that's subscribe if you haven't already, of course. I want to let you know that those things help me. And there is a universal law that says if you give, it'll be given back to you. A good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. Other people will pour back into you. And let's face it, it feels good to do things that you know will benefit someone else, but knowing there's a promise that the same goodness is coming back to you multiplied makes it even better. Okay, so I have been a little bit under the weather since the last time that I posted, and let's see, was the last time I posted a live? I think it was. So yes, I've been a little under the weather since the last time that I did a live stream, and that's why I have not been back. I've been trying to recuperate, and it is my throat that is giving me the most problems. And so, as you know, there's a lot of talking that has to be done. Yeah, there's a lot of talking that has to be done on the live streams. And so I'm going to do my best here. And hopefully some of you will want to come up and do a little talking as well. I tested this out last week. Okay, so I see some people entering the chat. Hi, Tanisha. Good evening to you too. Thank you for stopping by. And hello, Micheline. Thank you for coming in. It took me a while. I think Micheline asked me earlier, am I going to do a live today? So I've been drinking my hot drinks. And I have some ginger tea right here and everything. So hopefully I'll be okay. And I should be just doing better and better. I've been trying to keep myself medicated and stuff like that. Yeah, I was saying after the last live stream, like maybe the next day, I was just like, oh, my throat. I didn't know if it was because I was talking so much, because I can talk. So I was like, surely I haven't gone over my talking limit, because I know I can talk. Thank you so much. Yeah, I already do feel better, but I don't know that it's still there, but I do feel better, so that's good. That is good. So thank you. So yeah, I wanted to get into looking at these last two videos. One of them, it wasn't there when I went to bed. I went to bed a little bit early last night, and then I think I woke up over in the night and it was there, and I was like, oh wow, where have I been? So yeah, I'm not sure what time that one dropped, but I saw it like somewhere in the middle of the night when I kind of rolled over. But okay, let's go ahead and get into, I'm gonna do them. Which one? I already have one queued up. Let me see which one it is. I want to say it's the one with Dre. Yeah, Nesto tells Dre he's going to divorce Shirley. Really now. Really now, Nesto, is that what you're doing? This thing right here was full of lies. Yes. as most of them are. I was just like, for real? This is going all kinds of different ways. You gonna get the divorce now? And really the question is, from who? Who you gonna get a divorce from, sir? So, okay. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Let me see. I know, right? What a joke. Gonna have to go back and get some divorces from several people and probably end up adding some charges along the way. It's a lot going on. Okay, here we go.
This video contains one call between Nesto and Dre on June 17th, 2023. This was 2 days after the call with Shirley where Nesto gave her an ultimatum and she said she was sick of it. In this call, you will hear Nesto tell Dre that he's going to divorce Shirley when he gets out. He also seems unhappy that Shirley got the G-Wagon to begin with. Take a listen.
Hello?
Hello?
You get some rest, Flair?
Yeah, I'm good. What's going on, Ernie?
Oh, no, I'll call you back, finish our conversation, let you know I'm all right. I'm good.
Okay.
Okay. All right, I ain't want nothing. I just want to tell you Happy Father's Day, and my brain done cool down. I'm all right. Yeah, I'm good. I made my decision what I'm going to do, but yeah, I'm good. Yeah, thank you for that.
What you going to do?
Man, I'm getting out of the way, man. I'm getting out of the way.
What that mean?
That mean, man, I'm gonna wait till next week. See what these white folks gonna do, and then after that, finalize my decision. And I'm not finna be fooling with them. I'm done with that shit. I'm done with that. In my head,
you're not gonna be fooling with who?
Shirley. I'm not over that cry.
Oh.
No, cause see this. Listen, Drake. I heard what you said. That second phone call, I heard that part. My mind is set on. If I was in a wheelchair, I got hurt, whatever. If I can't do nothing, I was blind to see. Or if I was on a deathbed, you got to make these major motherfucking decisions. You know what I'm saying? I'm in jail. I'm handicapped. That sounds like a little boy. That's fine. That's cool. But if I can't do nothing for myself, you need to keep the fuck in. She running from that. I'll be 60 in a year and a half. That shit start breaking down after that.
She's running from what?
She's running from the decision she needs to be making. She's not a great decision maker. She's running from those type of responsibilities.
What decision she needs to make?
You got to stick with me to the end. Stick with me to the fucking end. Jail or no jail, however this shit go. When I'm sitting here running your shit, you know what I'm saying, running, getting them crackers out of your ass, paying all them taxes and shit, I ain't run. You know what I'm saying? I have a nigga with a ring. You see what I'm saying? Because when you get married, them folks gonna get your money too. And they did that. That shit didn't scare me.
Really now? Okay, he said, I expect you to stick with me until the end. Not the end, but the effing end. He's really upset. I mean, he's really angry. And okay. So you expect for her to stick with you until the end. And is that like if you're what? You know, this, I don't know. This is all very mind-boggling to me. To me, he sounds like somebody that's completely wrongfully charged. Okay. What were you doing in order for this snowball effect to take place? If you had, we don't know what he's going to be found guilty of or innocent of at this point, but to me, a lot of the moral stuff that he was doing, to me, like, we don't even need to get into, or if I'm Shirley, we don't even have to necessarily get into the charges and if you were wrong or right or whatever it was. What were you doing over there being involved with that lady that had all this stuff going on, to the extent to where she had your, if we going with this story that everything is just somebody else's fault, we going with that? Okay, so what were you doing over there with this woman that you gave her access to all this information about me, my daughter's children, in order for her to even use it, in order for her to even get a hold of it and start putting your name on a bunch of stuff? And then not only that, why were you showing up to court, to Zoom court, with this woman talking about my house? It's not a real, or the property that I'm on some kind of way. I don't know. I don't know. But at the end of the day, you showed up to court with this lady that you claim that you've already been knowing for a long time, but you also claim that she tricked you into thinking that she was an attorney and she wasn't, but we both know her and we know her. I mean, it's just too much going on. And if I want to stick around to the end of that or not, that's going to be my business. That's going to be my decision and my business. Maybe she could say, well, I should have known a lot of things that I was not making myself aware of, or I wasn't bothering to find out. Okay, but I stuck around as long as I could. Now it's getting to be too much. And that's it. That's it. That's all. Goodbye until I see something else, or till I want to dip back in or whatever. To me, she reserves the right on all of this stuff that's like so morally wrong, against like everything that it sounds like she was going with, like the real marriage, maybe not the real marriage, but the real like promises of marriage. We haven't really heard her say, oh, it was okay for him to just do whatever. Our marriage was open and he could just do whatever. So since we haven't heard anything like that from Shirley, then no, you was everywhere doing something with everybody. No, I don't have to continue to keep signing up for that. And then he claims that his taxes got garnished as well. Well, you'd have to be really married. I don't even know. Let me see. I guess you'd have to be really married and really filing your taxes together for any of that to even be true. This is just a boatload full of lies. Let me let me catch up with y'all's comments. Yes, he knew. Oh, she knew. Oh, okay, Dre. He knew what Nesto was capable of. Tanisha says. And then Micheline says, you are not handicapped, sir. I take offense to that. My mom is in a wheelchair. For real, not play. Wow. Yeah, exactly. Like, don't come with these excuses that people really have and put yourself in that position and give her an impossible scenario. Like, this is Shirley is never going to be in the position, or he's never going to be in the position that Shirley is in. He's never going to be a major public figure like that, with Shirley on the flip side of it. All of this putting himself in her position and saying what he would do, well, that's convenient, because we're never going to be able to know that, ever, never. He's lying. Hi, Cool Weather Farmer. Thank you so much for stopping by. He is salty. I mean, he is during this time, this was June 2023. Yeah, he was I don't know, flailing in the deep water. It was like he was drowning. He doesn't have any money to take. That's why he takes money from everyone else, Tanisha says. Yep, absolutely. I don't get how no one is saying you're cheating on your wife, sir. Exactly. And Dre, he comes close to it a bit, because we're going to get to that part, but he doesn't hold his feet to the fire on that. He said something like, well, yeah, I know that you're never going to do that. Well, then all bets off. Are you kidding me? All bets off then, because that's one of the whole points. If you're not going to be faithful to me, then okay. I mean, what does anybody owe anybody? That's one of the main ways that you get out of any marriage, in any culture, in any religion, in any law. Oh, there's a issue with fidelity. Okay, here's your exit papers, because everybody knows that that's foul. Hi, I said what I said. Thanks for stopping by. Absolutely. This one right here is something else. And then Tanisha says, and then Shirley sees him talking to the Temu queen on a regular basis. She got to see it, and or at the very least hear about it. Just raggedy. While she sits over there and takes no accountability for what she's doing. Shirley wasn't claiming him on papers. Okay, yeah. Let's see. Was that the something that she filed, and they said she filed single. I want to say, was that a bankruptcy? I heard that from one of the other good sisters that covers this content. I think it was a bankruptcy, but I wonder if that's like taxes, where sometimes you file, I don't know, with taxes you can file married filing separately. Some people file head of household, some people file head of household, and then the other person files single. So I don't know if that's the type of paperwork where you can kind of have a little wiggle room with that. I don't know. But I think that was the bankruptcy that somebody talked about. Okay. I'm sorry. Nesto is a narcissist. It's always going to be someone else's fault. Oh my gosh. If that's what a narcissist is, then that is him. This man takes absolutely no responsibility, no accountability. He doesn't even want to face up to anything when it comes to anything being like a problem on his end. And then did y'all notice mentioning what was going on down in those RVs? Ooh, we get into that. And then you know what I'm saying? Like, you just discuss all of this nastiness with everybody, and then you, I don't know. Is this a man thing, or is this just a these people thing? I don't know. Because to me, like, everybody ought to be like, well, if she gone, she gone. She found out, and you messed up. You've been messing up. So, I mean, it's a good thing she's been around this long. That's what I think that his partners ought to be saying. I said what I said. Nesto and Dre is full of ish. Nesto's demands loyalty, and he doesn't give give, and Dre goes along to get along. Yeah, because at the end of the day, Dre is just going to, he's going to say a little bit, but then he's going to go right back to, well, I support you no matter what. I understand you no matter what. Really? Micheline says yes. And when she was trying to get rental assistance. Oh, rental assistance. Through the, see, I just wondered, I feel like, and this is my opinion, allegedly, it's all my disclaimers. My opinion, allegedly, for entertainment purposes only. I don't know. I've been listening since the calls came out on YouTube. Let me see. When did I first start listening? I can't remember. It's been a long, long time ago. I definitely heard when she first did the strawberry letter. I was looking forward to what she was going to say on the strawberry letter. So yeah, since before the strawberry letter came out. And I just have always had the tendency to think that it was a lot going on behind Shirley's back, which I know that Shirley should have been paying more attention. But I just always have wondered, would she let them do that if she knew about it? I mean, I don't know. But the way that it's so many conflicting behaviors that she has, it seems like she's smart enough to know, hey, don't go entering in that documentation. I don't qualify. Her salary didn't qualify, but they went pretending to be, the lawyer. Nesto wasn't even on that particular lease. And then he's showing up with Erica pretending to be somebody else. You got the paperwork here you're submitting, but you don't qualify. It was just so much wrong with that. So God bless her heart if she knew that was going on and she didn't, and she thought that was a good idea. Oh, she did not put his name on the bankruptcy she filed in 2018. Okay. Yeah. I have to learn more about those because I wonder if that's the same type of thing that you can, maybe not supposed to, but people do sometimes with their taxes, married, filing separate, and single and head of household. Started listening around September. Yeah, I think me too. I think I kind of will have to go back to my videos because I feel like I just hopped on and made a video as soon as I heard about it. I was like, whoa, this is crazy. And then Keisha Marie. Hello, Keisha Marie. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, I'm going to get back to the call. I had so many thoughts.
I still got to stand my motherfucking ground. All the motherfuckers that you couldn't say no to, I said I did it for you, even to the end. So those right there, those are.
Okay, I'm sorry. We're going to get through this call. I'm sorry. I just had to sneak in here and say, he had to say no to people that she found it hard to say no to. So is that Ernest, helping Shirley because she really does find it hard to say no to people? Or is that just him being overbearing and using his position to say, hey, it's going to be either me or them? I kind of feel like it's the latter, but okay, let's keep going.
Responsibility you got to take. No matter what I do, however I do me, I'll make sure you're good. So it's called, you going to die for me or you ain't? I done told you this is the world. So everybody I meet, that's the first thing they bring up. So I wish I was sure that you die for me. Well, come on now, I don't stand my ground. So then before I got locked up, no nigga gonna spend no $200 grand on no goddamn whoop down for you right around here because this is how you feel it. I don't know niggas like that. I just don't.
Spent $200,000 on a what?
On the whip down, that white thing that you pull up and saw. And I discussed it with my buddy before I started to make that decision. because I didn't want to do it, but I did it anyway.
Was it her car or your car?
No, it was mine, but I gave it to her. I got it for her.
Did she want it?
Hell yeah, we rode around a whole fucking day discussing the shit. What needs to happen? I can ask the whole 24 hours. Do you want this? Do you really want this? Yes. Bro, we done rode around the whole fucking city just to make sure she wanted that shit, because I didn't want to do it. But I did it anyway. So that's the type of shit. I started to blow, but it's everything.
Okay, so you said the type stuff. So you saying, what white thing you talking about? You talking about the one that you brought in my house?
No, the G-Wagon.
Oh, the G-Wagon.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the photo of the ghost. Okay.
No. I got her all that too. You know, all that. Oh, I just want to ride in the bag. I don't know no fools riding their fucking wife riding in the background town wherever she go. I don't know niggas do that. You get your ass in front seat and shut the fuck up. Those are, I know them motherfuckers down.
I bet he never said that. Ooh, I call cap. I know he ain't never said that to Shirley a day in his rabid life. Okay, so he never wanted the G-Wagon. This is what he wants. This is what he wants Dre to believe. He didn't want the G-Wagon. And what else did he say about another one of those vehicles? But so he's not the one that wants the very expensive cars, even though he's telling him he got the car for Shirley, and then and because of her, you know, because she's pleading with him that she needs to have this kind of car. But at the end of the day, they weren't in Shirley's name. Come on, man. You ain't got that car for Shirley because of Shirley. You got that car because of you. Because that's what you wanted. Let me see. I skipped somebody. Yes, I'm so glad Shirley got away from this maniac. Yes. And you know what else? I think that sometimes Shirley is talking to him the way that she is, because I'm not sure that Shirley is not scared of him. You know how all those other people say that they have a level of fear when it comes to him? I am not so sure that Shirley is not somewhat, in my opinion, allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. I'm not positive that she's not afraid of him. And I think when you do finally realize that you need to step away from somebody, a lot of times it is wise to back away slowly, you know, and to kind of like, you know, just slowly move away, slowly, you know, let some other things happen, put some distance, let some other things happen, keep putting some more distance, and finally let them realize that, I don't know, I think it's even a good idea to let people think they're quitting you, you know, because just let's face it, the demographic that we are in, sometimes you have to be very wise in getting away from people, these people that don't want to take any responsibility, they're emotionally immature, they are grown boys. Somebody mentioned that the other day. And no, never did get over that hump. So a lot of people you can't just tell off and you know, get away from. It can be really smart to just ease away slowly, let them do a bunch of stuff, either let them feel like they're getting rid of you, or let some more stuff come in the middle to where it seems like, okay, well, all this stuff is so bad now we just can't get back together. Well, really, you just kind of letting them fall on their own sword. Okay, Micheline says, honestly, he was secretly in competition with Shirley. He swindled her money for the G-Wagon. Yeah. And yeah. And you know, like, he's kind of saying, I don't know if he said it yet, but he's kind of saying I know they're realizing they're on this jail line and it's a lot of stuff going on all at one time, but it's like he's kind of talking about how when you really want something and you kind of made the implication that you want to have it no matter what. And so it's kind of okay that I got it by any means necessary. So then it ought to be, you ought to feel beholden to the process that if I get in trouble getting you this thing that you just had to have, then, but did she really sign up for that? Or did you really just make her feel like you were making that type of money and you had it like that? Okay, they call me Mo. He's resenting Shirley for things he as a husband is supposed to do. I hope Shirley hears this and gets on one good time to set the record straight. I really would like that too. I mean, I know that would just satisfy us. She's probably been advised not to do that or to wait a long time. Probably so she doesn't have to, like, I don't know. But anyway, I said what I said. I hate a ninja who wants to tell me what they have done for me and what he has bought me. Yes. And that's definitely him. He's showing he's always doing this stuff for something. It's not just because I love you and I was just doing it for you. It's definitely for something. Keisha Marie says he's jealous. She makes millions with her voice and he has to sell his he has to sell his thing and steal to get a few thousand. Well, and I said what I said. I think he shows Shirley a different side of him. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. Because if I was sitting up there trying to tell somebody about the Bible and these scriptures and how to hold on, and if I thought that they really didn't have any type of interest in hearing that, I wouldn't be telling them. But when she was talking to him, that's what she was constantly, and of course he was getting more annoyed all the time, but I think it took her a while to see that he didn't even want to hear that. I said what I said. These ninjas are crazy now. So you definitely have to move smartly. Yeah. I need to do some story times and talk about all of let me see. 1, 2, 3. I feel like it's 4 girlfriends of mine, but 3 for sure that I know who I'm thinking of in my head right now that they're not here anymore. I'm sorry, because of their men. No longer here because of their men. Micheline says, I meant to say he swindled her. He swindled the teacher and real estate agent. Oh, yeah. Well, he swindled something, some kind of which way. Some kind of which way. Something happened with those people. And something happened to where they, took that into custody. And they call me Mo. Hello, they call me Mo. I've never heard him say that he loves Shirley. He said she a very nice person and sweet, but never that he loves her. Okay, yeah, absolutely. And I'm pretty sure that if she is listening to this stuff, I don't know if it's bearable, for her to listen to or not. But if I could stomach it, that would be really sad to me that he was never professing his love toward me to these people, any of them. Here we go.
Well, Ryan, you're out. See you in the back. Come on, man. Come on. See, that would just blow me. I'm just, you got all the tools. You got my best friend, Dre. He's going to tell you everything you need to do. But I don't want to send, man. I don't know how to do it. Call Dre. He do it. Just send Dre. He's going to have it. You ain't got to do all the technicalities and all that shit there. Then when I have a hoe to do it, first thing you say, what you got her around your phone?
Ooh, hold up.
Little girl shit. So what I'm saying
Hold on.
is
Oh my gosh. Did he say when I have a hoe to do it? Hold on. We got to go back just a little tad bit. 58 to 42. Okay. Oh, awful. Just awful. And also incriminating.
man, I know how to do it. Call Dre, he do it. Just send Dre, he gonna have it. You ain't got to do all the technicalities and all that shit there. Then when I have a hoe to do it, first thing you say, what you got her around your for? See, that's that little girl shit. So what I'm saying to you is this. Yeah, you're right.
That's what he said.
I pull up in that thing and all that. I did that, done that. Then did that, done that. That is something else. I got to get on something else. What I'm saying is this here. When you cried at me a month ago about Canadian, they laughing at you and they ain't shit. I'll tell you that when you're trying to invite them to the house and kick it. You see what I'm saying? You're still looking for a friend. The hoes ain't your friend. None of them your friend. Now that you see that, you've been seeing it, but you're in denial. So what I supposed to do? Now, I done ran everybody away. I ran your friend. You didn't have no friend before we got started. So how you end up with me? Shit crazy. But I left it alone. I left it alone in the last conversation because I would have blowed. So it is what it is. Because I thought about it, and my partner say, it ain't her. It's them hoes in her ear. Them hoes. You're right. You got to drive motherfuckers sitting over there ain't doing but sucking up and getting fat. She sit here and said it on the phone herself. Y'all getting exercise? No, we just sound like getting fat.
Come on, Nesto.
So guess what they tell me? Y'all
he noticed Shirley was saying that she was saying that in a sarcastic way because she didn't, Shirley knows. Can you imagine living with him and him always having something derogatory to say about it might not have gotten as bad as he is with his friends, but I'm pretty sure his mouth was real slick about people. And so she already knows that he kind of detests the whole fat thing. So I just feel like he knows that she wasn't saying that because she was serious. She's always walking and keeping herself together. But he's trying to make this a point with Dre. Like, oh yeah, and here's another reason why her friends shouldn't be around. They just sit around and get fat together.
ain't doing a motherfucking thing. So it is what it is. My partner said what he said. It what he said. Are you there? You on the line? Hello?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Okay, my partner said, this is what a gangster do. A gangster do such. Well, I had already getting the process on the way. It was already on the way. When I called you, I said, hey, man, I was checking my folks when they're going to ride the truck all the way up from down south up here. They already made their way up here, sit up and everything at the baseball battery, waiting right now. Waiting because they knew they were going to happen. So it is what it is. I'm going to let them, I'm going to make sure they're good. And I'm going to make sure they're good, but I'm going to do me.
They set up to do, I'm sorry, they set up, the people at the baseball bat set up to do what?
For me to move in and everything, my leg on or whatever they're going to do next week for my bond, that's what we on. Yeah, I'm not going to be fooling around with the daughter and all that and playing, and I don't want to do all that. I can't.
So you saying you're going to get a divorce when you get out?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Once I get my check, here you go.
What you say? You say yeah?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah,
and the reason why you're getting divorced is because of what now?
Because when a person tells me that they don't want to do certain things no more, and they tired of it, and this ain't none of them, then guess what that means? That means that your mind's already set. That's why you tell me that. You don't have to make excuses to tell me, I'm not going to let nobody pressure me. You already been pressured. You pressured yourself when you said, I don't want to do anything no more. You heard it for yourself. That's plain as day. What that tell me, Drake? Tell me what that tell me.
It tells you that she's tired of the situation.
Okay, and that's right. So guess what? If you're tired, move on. Don't try.
I mean,
am I wrong?
Okay. Okay. So what I'm hearing, what you're saying is, whatever I done, whatever I got myself off into, because I bought you a $200,000 car. If I get locked up, can I finish my conversation?
Yes.
So whatever I bought you, whatever you want to ride around in that I chose to get you, I did it because you're my wife.
Yeah.
So if anything happened to me, I get caught up. If I stay gone a year or 2 years, and the news media do this, and they freeze these accounts, you're supposed to ride me till the wheels fall off. You don't supposed to get tight. Is that what I hear you saying?
I'm saying it's okay to get tired, but it don't tell you to give up. That's what the fuck I'm saying.
So you saying she don't supposed to give up?
No, she don't.
Well, this is another thing that I've been saying about him, or understanding about him since he's been talking, and that is that he has this pimp style mentality. Yeah, he don't care what happens. He don't care what happens to you. He don't care what happens in the process. He doesn't care. I mean, because ultimately he just doesn't care about anybody else. So no, yeah, she's supposed to keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going until she falls apart. That's what's supposed to happen. So I want to go back here where he said that he some about, what did he say? Baseball battery. I don't know, because it's just hard to understand. But what he was talking about was Sonya. So basically he's saying he been having somebody waiting in the cut. He's been having this person waiting, and she's already moved. So what's the date? So this is June 17th, 2023. So wow. So she had already moved, or she had already prepared everything to move June 27, 2023. And so she could be fully prepared and ready for him to get out with the monitor fully. So I guess he's saying something like she had a fully compliant household ready. So if something happened like this with Shirley, he's trying to say he was anticipating it, but I know he wasn't, and I'm sure y'all know he wasn't as well. So he's trying to say he knew something like this would happen, so he's been having her prepare, and she's ready to rock and roll. So at this point, the CP charges hadn't come out yet. I think the CP charges are not gonna roll onto his record until July of 2023. So I guess at this time it was still okay for him to be around whoever he wanted to be around and whatnot. And then, so he says he's definitely divorcing her. Okay. Her who? Again, her who? It appears that you're gonna have to go back and divorce some other people first. Okay. And then he says that again, it's not okay. It's okay for her to get tired, but it's not okay for her to give up on him. So no matter how traumatic this situation gets for Shirley, no matter what it does to her career, no matter what it does to her reputation, I don't know. I mean, would he have been satisfied? Would he have felt better if she just got fired? And see, somebody like this, I think if she had just went ahead and lost everything, and then I don't know, I think even the more so, he could really like dig his heels in on making her okay with these other women coming in and doing what she's no longer able to do, because now she lost all of her means. So now, I got to go. I'll probably be back, but I got to, I got to get it how I live. Let's see what y'all is saying. Oh my God. I said what I said. No, sir. Shirley had said you can't come to her house. Then people don't allow cons at her condo. So true. Yep, they're not having it where she lives. And isn't that funny how somehow they made sure that they could get that done before he went to, because he'd been a con. So where were y'all living before where it was okay for him to be there? But now all of a sudden, it's definitely not okay for you to be in my space. I said what I said. She can give up because y'all may not be married. And so there are no vows to honor. Yeah, amen. Ooh. I wonder what would happen if she just popped that one on him real quick. He's popping his collar right now. Superhero coach is going to bail on him, in my opinion. Yeah, that's gonna be something to see. I know. I don't know if y'all got a chance to look at her live. I looked at most of it, and she said that they are getting the bail money together. So very interesting. Vicky says, I think he would have been satisfied if she lost everything. Yeah, I do too, because it can be just a whole other narrative. He can just go ahead and start running with something else because, obviously he doesn't care about who she is at all. Micheline says that man just lied for the heck of it. Does he even know the truth? I said what I said. He definitely mad because he said Steve gonna take care of them folks. Yeah. And he doesn't know what Steve is gonna do. Like just Shirley. I hope Shirley hears all this or at least is privy to getting the information. And then Vicky says Sonya went on her live and said she didn't want to put up the bond just yet. And she got investments that she can tap into. You know what? I don't mean to be facetious, but I'm going to say this anyway. I was looking at, I probably looked at most of the infamous Sylvia visit with him where she was reading. Was she praying for him or reading scripture? I can't remember. I think she might have been reading the scriptures to him. And then before he put his glasses on, he had, started to weep, or at least he was wiping his face like he was crying about something. And I was thinking, is that cry because he thought that somebody was going to come up with this bond and they didn't? Okay. Yes. Leech. And what is a leech gonna do if all the blood is gone from their victim? I suppose they hop off and go find somebody else. So if she would have lost everything, then it's just like, well, okay, I did that. What else can I go do? And then Sea Blue, hi Sea Blue says Sonya been in Atlanta since like December 2022. Oh wow, didn't know that. It's much earlier than what I thought. They call me Mo. He wanted her to lose everything and bring her down to his level. He is very jealous of her and the love and respect people have for her. I could see that. Yep, I could see that. Okay, let's get through this call. It's hard to get through because he's tripping.
Let's give up. No, she don't. No, she don't.
And if the roles were reversed, she was in there and you was out here, you'd be there by her side and be doing everything for her and be faithful too, is what I'm hearing you say.
I'm not gonna tell you I'll be faithful. I'll tell you I'll be faithful.
I already know the answer to that.
Okay, well I'll tell you what I'll do. Everything in my power, make sure you're comfortable. I know that for a fact. That I know.
And you have a place for her to stay when you get out.
Everything she needs. Every motherfucking.
And what if those folks came to your job and came down to Nesto Buckhead and put you on the news and all that because what she did, you'll be okay with that?
I sure would. Because guess what? At the end of the day, that other shit ain't gonna last but so long. But me and her, they're gonna last forever. For real. You didn't do me like that. Your ass still here. You still here. You been out of here for almost 30
I'm not talking about me right now. We're not talking about me.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
I'm not talking about me. I'm cut different than her.
Okay. Well, guess what? Here's the thing. You should have been cut when I set my best friend down and told you what it is from the beginning. I'm good with that.
So it sounds like to me. It sounds like to me.
What it sound like?
Because she said that she was tired. She's frustrated, whatever she's got going on. I didn't say that I wanted a divorce. We need to talk when you get out. Right now, I'm tired. Okay, so you giving up, you want a divorce because she ain't hanging in the way that you want her to hang in there. Is that what I'm hearing?
Well, first of all,
all the shit that she done been through.
Hold on. Not what she been through, me as well. We both.
What? Okay, let's get you. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. All right. So I got that. I'm talking about what. I'm talking about what she been through.
And I guess what? I commend that. We're talking about me too, because she even said, "I'm surprised you be hanging in this long." I said, "I'm built like that." I told her straight up in her fucking face, "I'm built like that. I didn't sign up to give up, no matter what the fuck I'm doing."
You do understand that the situation that you're in is not her fault, right?
Didn't you hear me say that? Did I say that? I said that.
Right. She didn't have anything to do with that. She didn't pimp you. She didn't manipulate you. She didn't care. This is what you need to do to support. You did that because you want to do that. Whatever happened.
Okay, go ahead. I'm listening.
Right. So whatever's going on now, the news media and all that, she's being affected by that because of what's going on, what they think was going on with you.
Okay, I got that part.
Because she's Nesto Williams now. I don't think you understand what she's been going through.
I do understand. I got
you do? Those folks don't throw this woman account. These folks don't, whatever it is that I don't know, they've been on the news. Her husband is on the news 7 days a week talking about this, talking about that. They got this going on. They got whether it's true or not. She see this. And she's still doing the best that she can do. And you saying that she's not supposed to give up?
Okay, let me ask you a question. What you think? Let me hear what you got to say.
I'm listening to what you. I hear you. I hear you. Okay. I hear exactly what you're saying. I got it. Okay, but I'm wondering, I'm wondering, do you understand what she done been through too? This woman is a public figure. This ain't no hood rat at the parties and shit that you don't got on the bus to suck your dick. It's not a hood rat. It's not a hood rat because you don't went online and you don't scoop her up and she don't told your dream she had some problems. This woman got a career. She's a public figure that you went out and you got.
Let's not glaze over that part. Let's be sure not to glaze over that part. So, who thinks that these are real scenarios that Dre is coming up with versus fake things he's just pulling out of the air? So this right here, like that's why I say, if she doesn't want to do this anymore, then that's it. You had a good ride. You had a few good years. Looks like everything hit the fan before you could, wiggle your way out. And, it is what it is. It is what it is. And Dre, I don't know. I guess I kind of sort of, I don't know. I used to have a lot more respect for Dre. I don't really have that much respect for Dre anymore. But I guess when you're looking at it from the perspective of like, this is his friend and, you know, I don't know. They got things in common. But you know what it sounds like to me? Like Dre got in trouble over something having to do with trying to figure out if his woman was cheating on him. It sounds like Dre don't play about that cheating when it comes to him. And so he might be, I don't know, uh, you know, hopefully none of us will ever know, but he might be a better guy with regard to what he does with himself when he's in a relationship. He just might be a hair better than what Nesto displays, and but not good enough to check his friend and say, hey, all of that stuff that you're doing, like from a long time ago, like why are you, why are you doing that? Why you got this lady, why are you going and finding women on the internet and rolling up to the bad part of town and picking people up? Like when you have this woman, and like think about what you're doing, and think about the fact that you probably don't need to be exposing her to something that she wouldn't expose herself to. Like, I don't know. I mean, maybe he just didn't feel like it was worth blowing the relationship over his friend's actions when he already knew what type of guy his friend was. But it does seem to me like Dre in a relationship is a different guy than Nesto, because it sounds like the whole cheating thing is definitely not okay with him, for somebody to cheat on him. And so he might, even he tried to kind of throw it out there that, would this be okay with you? Or would you stop cheating? And then he, of course the answer is no. Of course it's no. I said what I said, says Vicky. It didn't bother me. I laughed because okay. Because I said what I said. That's funny. Silly Son and Sylv. And then Dre's truth telling right now. Alexia play I'm Going Down. Yeah, that's my vote. My vote is, these are real scenarios, because when he gets to talking with this passion like this, I tend to think that he's talking about what he knows about. And then Vicky says, I guess it's God code. Yeah. Yeah. That's all I can say about that. And then I said what I said. Dre been in the RV also, in my opinion, doing just what he said to Nesto. And also, Dre is a tractor trailer driver that drives over the road. So, yeah. It's no telling. But it sounds like, from the way his lifestyle is right now, it sounds like he doesn't have a person that he's committed to. So I don't know. We don't know. Like I said, hopefully none of us will ever know. But yeah. What's his name? Nesto, he might be renting the thing out. As a matter of fact, that's probably what he was talking about, and come over here and cut some deals when he's doing those videos about getting one or getting in partnership to get a RV. And can't you see yourself in here, coming in here, cutting some deals? Like, if we need to cut deals, why are you showing people the bedroom and the bathroom? Maybe the bathroom. But yeah, he's touring the thing, talking about, come on, I need some players. And so yeah, all of that was probably just code for get one of these, or come into partnership with me and we can rent this thing out. We can do some things. Vicky says Dre seems like he respects monogamy for himself and his wife, which is why he hops around with different women. And then he's telling his buddy to sit down, but he knows Ernest is a scumbag. He knows, because what did he say? Would you be faithful to her? And he said, well, no, not faithful. And he said, well, yeah, I already knew the answer to that. Yeah, I said what I said. Dre is definitely triggered by the cheating. Because you can hear the passion and the, like, come on, man. And it's just so crazy that Nesto is just so adamant, but that's him. Vicky says he already met a lady from the YouTube streets. I did hear him say that. That makes me sad. Who done found Dre and called him up like that? Inboxed DM Dre. Yeah, no thank you. Keisha Marie says, was Nesto filming women in the RV and sending the vids to his friends? Could be, because he was real. That was one of those scenarios that he threw out there. Like, where are you getting these scenarios, sir? And then Nesto never did say anything to refute it. C Blue says C Dre knows Nesto was being nasty on that bus. Yeah, it sounds like he got some particulars. And if he sent video of his own child having, heard what he called was some type of breakdown, what would be stopping him from sending something like that of just random women? Vicky says, exactly. Why is he showing the big giant bed? That was an advertisement to rent that RV to PIMPs or the P Diddy types. Yep, that gives that I hadn't really thought about it that way, but until just then, but that gives that a whole nother kind of spin on him putting it out there and calling for the players and all of that. Micheline says, at this point, I believe they all knew about Nasty Nesto dirty deeds. Dre is not stupid, or Shirley. Yep. Shirley was doing some major looking the other way. Wow. I said what I said, right? Who would want to be entangled with this bunch? You.
This woman's reputation don't been it. I ain't gonna say ruined. If it probably wasn't for, here's the thing, if it wasn't for Steve Harvey, her being up under him, if she was working with any other white folks up under them, you know she would have been fired by now, right?
Okay.
You do know that, right?
Go ahead.
You do know that, right? If she was on any other establishment up under some white folks and not Steve Harvey, and they got whisk of what was going on, Shirley would have been fired a long time ago. You know that, right? No white folks would have fired her ass.
Okay.
I believe that.
Okay.
I'm not covering for her, but I'm in the middle. You have
Yes,
to
you
look at
are.
things both ways. I'm not saying that I'm against my partner. I'm going to always ride with you till the wheel fall off, because you did the same thing with me. But I just need you to understand what you're saying. What's meant for you going to be for you. Okay. But you got to remember what you signed up for. You had to have this. I knew what type of guy you were before you met Shirley.
Okay.
When you want folks to adapt and say, well, this is my lifestyle, and I feel like I'm talking, you're not in the first grade. All I'm going to say, yeah, when you out here, when you eating caviar and going on trips and riding Mercedes and pulling up and standing out for run, they all going to say that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And you looking at Coochie and all, they all going to say, what they going to say, no? But when something was to happen, and the real for all of that, that's when you separate them from the clown. And you know this, and I know this.
So he's really doing some major implicating Shirley right here, right? Yeah, he really seems like he's implicating her, like not to anything. Well, I don't know. I don't know what all he's implicating her towards or in or whatever, but it sounds it doesn't sound very good. Because he's saying like, oh yeah, you tried to make her okay with your lifestyle. I knew what your lifestyle was. You tried to make her okay with your lifestyle, showing her this and that and the other. And how could she turn it down? Because look at what you were doing, look at what you had, look at what you had to offer, and look at everything, whatever, everything that you were doing to her, everything that you were offering, how good everything looked. So what is she gonna do? Turn it down? So that's oh, that's funny. He needs to be sentenced to 5 to 10 years of school. Yeah, that's this is interesting because they, in these last couple of few calls, they have really put her in the know. They really tried to make it seem like she really has been knowing a lot that's been going on, and he told her, and she went along with it until it all hit the fan. But let's keep listening.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't been through it. You don't been through it. And when something was to happen because of whatever took place, that's when you really see males and females who built for what you had going on. A lot of them can't stand the test of time. I don't been through it. You don't been through it. It's not your first rodeo. It's not mine either.
Yeah, that's true. You're absolutely right. So let me take that back.
You got some niggas that can bench press 400-500 pounds, walking around with guns in their cars and shoot a nigga right now. But get up on that wall or something, what the happen right now? Oh, I can't do it. I can't do that. I can't do it. And a foe.
Yeah, that's true. This is true.
You got some niggas right now, when you get convicted, them niggas will have nothing to do with you. Won't send you shit, won't do nothing. Oh, that's messed up. Won't even put no money on your book, Ernie.
This is true. You're right.
Because of what you associated with. Well, my wife said I can't be around no shit like that. And then when you get out and get up in your face and start grinning, showing all them, I knew you had it in you all the while, buddy.
Yeah.
I think you're forgetting that part.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. Everything you're saying, you're right. I just want you to hear.
I think whatever like I said before, I think she's under pressure. I do believe folks are in her ear, them girlfriends, men, Steve probably in her ear, Tommy probably in her ear. I wouldn't doubt it. And she's covering the best that she can. Should she be there by you? Absolutely right. Because she do, yes, she should. Okay. But look at what she got going on.
I got it.
You got to know, here's the thing. What if you were facing 15? What if you were facing 20? What if your tender parole month was 3 more years from now? But you ain't even got no time.
Right. That's right. You're right what you're saying.
It just happened to be a year on some bullshit that they're trying to find, which they're probably going to. You know just whatever I know. If they had a solid case, they would have had your ass on that bus going down to whatever, long time ago.
Yeah, this is true.
So that let me know that it can't be serious, because when they indict you, they're trying to rush your ass out of there. They're trying to get you to go plead guilty so they can go and send you down the road and give you a real EFI number, whatever kind of number they got now. I don't even know.
Right.
The good thing about this is that you're not facing no serious time. You ain't got no 10, 15 years like it was 10 years ago when you and I met.
Right.
You'll sure enough go great then. Really, you gon' whatever gonna happen, whenever it happen, when you get out or whatever they're trying to come up with, I don't know. When they can't come up with it, they're probably gonna punish you and make you wait. They're doing that now. I got that.
Right. Okay.
So the people that's in your life, here's the benefit to you. Yeah, it was a temporary setback. I seen what I needed to see. I seen what I needed to see. They tarnished my reputation. They had me on the news. They tried to do everything to destroy me, but you don't have no 20 do 15. 50 do 20. 55% of it is time on all of it.
And exactly what is he saying that he's seen what he needs to see? Like, what did you see? This man has gotten into all of this trouble. He did something. We might not know exactly what yet, but he involved himself some kind of which way to have all this stuff going on. Everybody knows he's not faithful to Shirley. I mean, even at this point, whenever this was, people knew that there was some type of woman in Florida. And another thing that I saw Sonya saying, trying to hammer this point home, is that is the point about the calls that didn't never exist. The prosecution was lying and giving out information that never was said. First of all, you know, Nesto is a grown man. Sonya is a grown woman. They know that by the sound of those conversations, they know that Sonya is a girlfriend. Nobody had to say girlfriend, boyfriend, side chick, side piece, side hen, other woman. Nobody had to say that for them to intelligently make her be the girlfriend and intelligently know that he wanted to get to her and intelligently say that because of all these things, you're talking to this other woman in a romantic way. This is a girlfriend type in a man's life, and he could be at risk to flee to Florida if we let him out. Then people not going to be stupid just because Sonya and Nesto want them to be stupid. And those Cobb County calls will never, well, I don't know, I can't say never, but those are not public. They don't make those a part of what they'll release for the public. So we don't know what they heard in Cobb County, and we're not going to know. And we don't know the whole Abu Dhabi situation, because all of that stuff could have been said in Cobb County when nobody had access to those calls. So it's just like, y'all, Sonya and everybody who rode in on the horse with you, get off the gas on that, because that's not a thing that people are going to just say you're not a girlfriend because you don't want it said. You know, everybody knows that if a man and a woman are on the phone and they say any kind of thing out the way, we can't figure out any other type of a relationship that this is. It's not business. This is not your lawyer. This is not some type of healthcare provider to you. This is not your sister, cousin, mother, no type aunt, no type of relative to you. You're a girlfriend. Come on. Come on, man. And just because it happened in Cobb County, where nobody's releasing those calls, because Cobb County isn't releasing those calls, that doesn't mean that it didn't happen. Nobody's going to apologize to you for that. And nobody's going to be just dumb and stupid because you want them to be. That made me laugh. Dre sounds like somebody grandma. Yeah, he's got that, you know, he's got that passion rolling, because even though this is his friend, he knows that, I feel like Dre knows that if this was his woman, he could see her jumping ship, and he could see why. Keisha Marie says Dre got way more sense than foolish Nesto. It's disheartening to hear the 60-year-old behave this way. Yep. it's just gonna be disheartening because that's what he's doing. Oh, thank you so much, Micheline, for the super chat. Or it might, I can't tell what it is. It looks like a super chat. Yeah. They definitely was unaware the cause was coming out. Yeah. Yeah, they never imagined this. And we couldn't have imagined this. I had never heard of this. Apparently it was happening before Nesto, but I hadn't seen it on YouTube. So I was like, what? Oh my gosh. Micheline says Sonya wished she was Shirley. Yeah. She would say she doesn't, but the proof is in the calls and the video visits. Vicky Vale says, you know what's funny? Where are all the other women Nesto was messing with? Nesto burned all these women, and the only one coming through is one crazy chick with nothing to offer him but time. That is so true. Why didn't anybody else, great point. Why didn't anybody else look for him and find him and go to reaching out to him and stuff like Sonya? That's very telling. Since they were trying, since he wasn't doing anything wrong and everything was okay with him and them, why weren't they looking for him?
I didn't kind of see Shirley then, but it's going to be a matter of time. You'll be able to rebound. You can't really be mad.
Right. Now you're
her daughter, Dara, all them folks that was at your wedding, all your so-called partners that put pictures with you out there in front of your shop, all them folks that help you get cars and all of that, where they at? Have any of them called and checked to see how you were doing?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Okay, I know this. Have any of them stopped by the shop and say, hey, Dre, I don't know how to do this. I know you and him real good friends. He gonna $4,500, man. Put this on his book, man. Tell him I love it. I did a lot of business with that boy. How many of them done that?
No. Ain't none of them done that.
None of them.
Nobody.
But you say I'm crazy. They say I'm hard when I act the way that I act, because I don't fuck with them when I get out. You right the same way.
Yeah.
Male and female. And if Sarah can't hang, if she can't hang, if she got to go, if she got to get herself together, you have to respect that. It's easier said than done because I'm out here. But what you got going on and what you've been through, this not your first rodeo. Because when you bounce back out, I think the best thing you can do is handle your goddamn business and fly straight and move on and prosper. It'll kill her.
Yeah.
It will fucking kill her.
That's true. You're right.
You know the nigga's gonna come back soon. You open up a shop and get some more barber chair.
That's disgusting. Why do you want to fix somebody that's already fixed? Like, how much more can Shirley be killed and fixed and all this type of stuff? She at this point in time, June 2023, she'd already been out of a vehicle. Like, come on, Dre. Let's think about this. She'd already been out of her vehicle, out of her ring, humiliated and embarrassed. She's spent a lot of time trying to keep this from the people that she works for. She's misplaced. She doesn't have a real home until just here recently. Why does she deserve to get killed and fixed? This is you mean to tell me she got some more browbeating to come from Nesto because she was supposed to just utterly fall and just go down to nothing with this guy? And see, the thing is, would he want anybody to do? Let's go all the way to your mama. Would you want somebody to do your mama like this? Your sister that you love dearly? Maybe you got a favorite aunt or a real good cousin that you love and that you like to kick it with, or even just a good friend. Like, would you want anybody to drag somebody that you care about like this just because they didn't want to go to nothing, to absolute nothingness at this time, maybe 68 years old? Really? You want him to get out and just really, stick it to her some more. I don't like this. I don't like when people have this type of mentality. I don't like this at all, because Shirley is fixed. she is fixed. And for him to insinuate, yeah, get out and fix her some more. I don't like that at all.
They gonna come in there with all the game in the world.
Yeah.
James, all of them. As long as you doing good, them niggas will be your lieutenants. Where they at now?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Soon as somebody's off an opportunity, as soon as things don't go their way, them niggas go sell your plan to somebody else. They've been doing this.
Yeah, you're right. They have been doing this. Ain't that
Shirley is no different.
Okay. I got it.
She's no different. She's your wife. When y'all sit down and have that talk, this is what I expected you to do. You got to, whatever the end result is, I hope y'all be together. I hope it work out. But you can't be mad. I don't think you can be mad with her and just despise her. I think she hung in there as long as she could with what she got going on. I really do.
Well, I ain't mad. That part I ain't.
You're a little disappointed. Or we want what we want when we in there. I wanted the same damn thing. I left cars and Cherokees and all kinds of stuff out there too. And motherfucker telling me who she gonna have in my car and all that. I was trying to hear all that. I was mad as hell. Okay. But what I learned, Ernie, was ain't a damn thing I can do in jail but get my blood pressure high, hang up that damn phone and go lay on that goddamn bomb.
And we toss and turn the whole time.
And toss and turn the whole goddamn night. And guess what? Them folks talk all that shit, hang up the phone. Motherfucker, this, you ain't in here, you can do this. And as soon as you get out, they hear you out. Here they come, trying to give you some pussy, trying to see what's going on with you. You see again?
Yeah.
But you got to handle like a gangster while you in there, handle like a true gentleman that you are. Okay, Shirley, all right, okay. She's going to come find you. Trust me, more than everybody else that you was involved with. Because you're free.
Yeah, this is true.
As soon as you put the Nesto stamp back on it, and everybody to know how you roll with the suit, the slacks, the cars, and whatever, the building and establishment and YouTube video, guess what? Here they come again, 10 times over.
10 times over. This is true.
10 times over. Dion too.
Yeah, because he pissed me off today. I said, man, look here, man.
Him too.
Yeah.
Him too.
Yeah, this is true.
It's not time to be talking about I can't make it, I don't know this. It's hard out here for everybody. We do the best that we can. I ain't going to cry to you about the problems that I got going on. Whatever that you need that I can do, that's what I got to do. I understand that. Whatever you need me to do. If you got to make these phone calls, I got to put $20, $40, $41 back on this account so you can call. Ain't no making no fucking excuses.
See, okay, so
I got to call the folks and figure the shit out.
That's all.
How to do it?
I'm just trying to figure. That's all I was trying to say right there. That's all I was trying to say. That's it. You got it. You got it.
But if they don't want to do it, they ain't gonna do it, Nesto. Everybody not ain't cut out like you.
Yeah.
Everybody can't make no moving trailer out to a moving mobile barber shop.
Okay. Oh, that's one.
And I think you want everybody to be like you. And we like that, especially when we don't put our money out. But everybody not like that.
Yeah, now you know what? You know me though, boy. You sure know me, boy.
You know me.
Yeah, you know me.
And you know me. Niggas been talking that shit, trying to come up to you, because you know me.
Yeah.
I'm not cut with you like that. You can't go to my partner and talk to me behind my back and don't think he ain't gonna tell me. What the hell wrong with you?
Yeah, that's right.
And you can't come to me and talk about him, ask me what he's doing. He's doing what he do. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, this is true. This is true. You're right.
They have a lot of loyalty for each other.
All right. You're right. Yeah, everything you're saying.
I'm gonna say it again. I don't think you get this. I know it's been a long time, and I know you can't handle your business, you can't maneuver, you can't take care of your paperwork, you can't take your car, and that's the worst thing when you can't get no.
Let me take that back. Dre seemed like he got a lot of loyalty. Nesto, not so much. But yeah.
Nobody to handle your shit the way that you want to handle it. I got that. Shit, get out and store it because it's not theirs.
Right.
And I know that's killing you because now I got to establish myself back over. You know, I got that. I've been there. I ain't talking about no book that I don't read. I get that. I know. I know.
That's right.
I know. I went through the same thing twice and lost it and built back up.
That's right. That's right.
But you don't have no whole lot of time. You're not facing no 25. You ain't going to be gone no 15, 20 years. Your shit is temporary until these folks figure out what the hell's going on or what they going to goddamn do. And I'm surprised. They let them get away with it this long and ain't got no damn indictment or no evidence. I really am. Now that's just something that I don't know. I don't understand that.
I don't understand it either. And it ain't the only one in here like that. I am not the only one.
Right. It's messed up.
It is. It's a sad situation. Yeah. But I get it, though. I'm take heed to everything you're saying. Yeah. My mind frame.
Shirley, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I had to take you through that. You didn't deserve that. And I apologize. I wish you the best. I know I'm hard to say that, but I should have said the same thing to Camille, but I didn't. I was in my motherfucking feeling. I wanted revenge. Sit down somewhere, Dre. Let that go. You're gonna be all right, buddy. I wasn't trying to hear that. I felt like something was going on. This bitch gonna disrespect me. Then my wife. Fuck that. I need to know what's going on. I should have sent my ass down.
Shut down for a while.
But what I did do, looking back on it, I fucked it up because I took her to some places and I let her see some things that scared her that she had never seen.
Right. I wonder what that was.
I got you.
Showing up, following her.
Right.
Where she got to call the police, threatening to whoop her ass, threatening to do this. I scared her. And I don't want you to do Shirley like that.
Okay, I got you. I ain't gonna do all that.
They not built like that. They not built like that. If they were from hood ranking, you can talk shit to and slap, and then they, oh daddy, I want you to spank me. Then they're not cut like that. And that's those.
No, they ain't cut like that. No.
Now to whoever that was is from the YouTube streets and the Shirley Strawberry sector. Whoever that is has been reaching out to Dre. I hope they heard this, because he says that he is the type of person that at least at one point followed somebody and made a couple of threats and all that type of stuff. So I don't know if reaching out to him on some of that type of time was the best idea.
No, not at all. Not at all.
And I felt like that.
Not at all.
And then when you try to come back and tell them to trust you again, it'll be hard.
So that's what I was saying. You know, myself, shit, I'm gonna let them go where they have to go, because how you gonna trust a motherfucker like that? You got 1 hour.
You have 1 minute remaining.
You
right.
Know what I'm saying? That's basically what I was kind of saying.
Yeah, but she don't know. I don't think she know what she want to do. Because when you ask the question, and her response, what she's saying, she don't. When a motherfucker done, they done. No.
Right. That's
don't call me no goddamn mo. Nigga, I'm mad. I'm with you. You hear that kind of tone in their voice. I don't hear that in her voice. Okay. You trust me. You know when they done.
Yeah.
What you laughing at?
Because you're right. You don't hear all points. You hear every fucking goddamn square footage of the building. You're absolutely right.
And you act like you don't goddamn get it. I mean, you act like you just. This your first. Like it's your first time. Like you just, like you don't get it.
That's my first time I've been sitting in no kind of jail for a fucking year. I kind of jail now.
What difference?
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and turn notifications on so you don't miss the next one.
Well, I don't think I did a big shout out and thank you to the people over there at Phone Calls from Prison. So shout out to you and thank you so much for providing these nice phone calls and video visits. I'm going to go ahead and get into the next video visit, but wow. So one thing I was thinking during this is that Nesto wanted to give a fake investment and get a real profit out of Shirley. I feel like it's just been a lot of fake investing going on. Like you're sitting here spewing to Dre about what you did and how you went through these changes to do what you did. But then you have victims over here alleging that you did what you did off of their back and their dime. So, a fake investment and you're looking for a real profit. You're looking for her real devotion. And you have a fake investment of acting like you're not doing anything, but developing relationships here, there, and everywhere. Getting into these real intimate relationships with people, so intimate that they're willing to entrust money to you for you to misappropriate and mismanage, allegedly. But somewhat based upon the intimate relationship that y'all had. And you want Shirley's real devotion. You want a real profit out of her. And all that you've given is a bunch of fake stuff that you either just lied and said that you were given or that you got from somebody else. So yeah, I think that all of this, I don't know, has just basically come down upon him. He's reaping what he's been sowing, and so there's a time for everything to look like it's working, and then there's a time when it's gonna start showing that it didn't take. the seed that you planted, it was nothing in there. Let's see. All right, let me see what what do y'all have to say. Where was I in the chat? Let me see, was I here? Okay, we read that one, or I read that one. Okay, I think this is where I was. Vicky says, shout out to PCFP for figuring out whose pen Nesto was using on what day. That is so true. That is so true. Because a lot of these that we've been hearing is somebody, not Nesto. And then I said what I said. I bet Shirley would be relieved if he files for divorce. Also, he will not follow through if he does file. Yep. And if there's anything to file, if there's any paperwork to go against, and maybe there is that one lady that did have divorce paperwork in 2021. So she had marriage license, she got divorced, and she got, the divorce filed and everything. But then they also have the documentation where he was married by notary or something, but it seems like all the stuff was filed with the county wherever he was, but he was married by notary to some woman and that's still allegedly on where he's never gotten a divorce. So I guess if the other lady could have gotten a marriage certificate and a divorce and that never have come up, maybe they could have a certificate in some county. I don't know. I don't know how that works. That is very mind-boggling to me. Okay, Vicky says, I have a feeling that he's going to try to have third parties to try to pass messages to Shirley and let them convince her to talk to him and help him. He's a user through and through. Well, I didn't review the call, but the one call when, let me see, or did I review that one? I can't remember. But the one call where he had Dre or Dion, where he had Dion call her, and then they were talking about the whole G-Wagon thing, and then I don't know, he was putting it to her like the lawyer can help you sell it, but it seems like the underlying message was, I'm not going to say it, but I'm going to say that the lawyer can help you sell it. And why would the lawyer need to have anything to do with your car? Well, so that he can get some money out of it, and that can potentially go toward helping me. So I feel like that's even a message. I mean, it wouldn't take her very long to figure it out. I'm pretty sure either she thought about it when they were on the phone, or she thought about it after that phone call. Like, oh, okay, so he's trying to get his lawyer to call me. Okay, yeah, maybe the lawyer helping you get it back, but why does the lawyer need to help me sell anything? And, so then that just speaks to the lawyer, them giving the heads up so that when she talks to the lawyer, she'll already know what the lawyer is talking about. Yeah, he's always going to be thinking about how he can get his stuff taken care of, how he can cover himself. But God forbid you look out for yourself and cover yourself and do what's right for you, when I feel like that's all he's ever doing, is making sure that he's good. And even that whole cultivating that relationship with Sonya, and her thinking, oh, he's just a friend. He cared about me. And, he was looking after me, and he was making sure I didn't give up, and I was holding on to that, and yada, yada, yada. Okay. But you're never going to say that he was making some investments into Sonya at that time, and just very cheap, free investment, just calling her every day in the off chance that she survived her situation, that she pulled through, that she, gets into recovery. And also, I'm pretty sure that was a big ego boost for him too, right? Like, you're talking to this lady that is in a pretty dire situation, and you're calling her every day and, giving her this hope and talking her through the situation and stuff. So yeah, he was definitely making investments into Sonya, and that's an investment that has well, we don't know what all it's done so far, but I'm pretty sure he thinks that it paid off for him to be calling her every day, and keeping up with her. because that was the start of her doing all of this stuff that she's so obligated to do for him now, or part obligation and part she feels like she's making an investment. But the funny thing is, it doesn't really work both ways, because some people, you can invest in them all you want. Look at what Shirley has invested, and it's not going to make them a bit of difference when they get ready to do whatever they want to do. I said what I said. Also, they used Sheridan and her kids on a lease that they knew nothing about. Yeah, absolutely. And isn't it funny how he never I know he doesn't want to incriminate himself at all, but he could give her some type of a credit. He won't acknowledge that at all. He always just makes it as if Sheridan went down there and just really made up all the stuff that he's charged with. That's what if you didn't know any better, you would think that between Sheridan and his daughter, they all went down and put all these charges on him. And that's why I'm here right now, because her daughter and my daughter did this to me. And when you look at the charges, you're like, oh God, they went down there and made all that stuff up. He won't say anything that is has any type of any realness to it. And Vicky says another channel has been posting all the videos of his and Sheridan's relationship, and they were very close at one point. Oh, really? Some of the body language is off, and truly think he did something to her. I'm gonna have to go find that. I saw what's the name of the channel? Oh gosh, I forgot. There was a channel that posted a clip from the wedding, but it was just him and Shirley. I think with them kissing afterwards. So I wasn't sure if they pulled that from somebody's Facebook or Instagram, or I don't know if they had some kind of inside scoop. Phone Jones, that's right. Phone Jones. Yep. Okay, so I need to run over to Phone Jones and see what other videos they have. Okay, let's look at this other one real quick. And wait a minute, let me share my screen again. The share screen is gone. Share. Okay. And let's go ahead and get through this video visit.
Daughter. Take a listen. This video visit is from July 9th, 2023, just a few days after Nesto was charged with his most serious allegations. You will hear him and Sonya talk about his daughter and Shirley's daughter. Take a listen.
Oh, how you doing, Azad?
How are you?
I'm good. Hold on, let me turn this little piece up here. Okay, how you doing? I like your little hat you got on there. It's so blurry though.
Nobody.
Huh?
You didn't call me.
I text you though. I text this morning. I've been up all night. This camera is blurry. Ask them, can they get you another one? This camera is super blurry.
Blurry.
Yeah, it's very, very blurry.
Is that better?
No, it's a little dot up there, like a little. You see it?
I don't see anything. Is that better?
Yeah, it's a little bit better since you close up.
Not working. Is that better?
Yeah, that's better right there. That's better. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, you on your hot seat?
Yeah.
Okay, it's still blurry, but little blurry, but it's a little bit better. Yeah, it's like the 40 you're back to clear. Let's clear it again. Okay,
That should be
clear.
mine.
No, but okay. So anyway, how you doing? I like your hat on. Your hat look good on. You see, that was easy for you. So.
Yeah, because I don't have a hairdo, so you know.
Oh, well, that's all your hair, so I can see it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How did you sleep?
I actually took a nap this morning. I did okay.
You said okay. You took a nap. What you mean?
I took a nap. I woke up around 8 this morning because somebody was supposed to call me. They didn't. And then I ended up walking the dog and then hanging outside for like 30 minutes with the dog so she can get some kind of air or whatever. And then I took a nap till like 12.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this camera here is blurry when you sit back. It's like it's just blurry. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. I can see. Yeah, there you go. It's still blurry, but it's better.
That better?
Yeah, that's better. Yeah, I can see you good. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. I'm listening. Yeah. So, what's your thoughts about? I just been doing a lot of thinking, a lot of figuring out where I was at, where I've been, all in my head. Later, I'm gonna have to get you to look at a couple of things just to direct me where I was at, and them dates should match up where I'm at. Once I figure them pictures out, and it'll come together from there.
Okay, so side note to this call. So this was July the 9th, 2023. So just about 3 weeks after that other conversation and Shirley kind of checking out, then his CP charges came up on him. So okay, so he's trying to get together his alibi with Sonya. Okay.
In my head, but I went back to I got the transcript when I went to my bond hearing back in January, and he told me something was coming out of California. So I know what the fuck that was.
Yeah, but anything that come out of California, you got to charge on California.
I
They
know.
can't charge you here. So
I got it.
Whatever they're trying to say, it has to happen in Fulton County. Everything has to happen in Fulton County.
Right. I got that part. But that's not what they're saying. I mean, that's not what you said it was. So, but anyway,
I mean, it doesn't say specifically anything.
I get it. I get that part. I got you.
Your brother called me twice. I didn't answer.
Oh, today?
Yesterday.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I don't know. He ain't even do that.
That's what I'm saying.
This is what I really needed for real right now. But I gotta get me another attorney.
Lawyer. Gotta get a good lawyer.
Yeah, I got to.
It's amazing, but you know.
What's amazing?
Once you find out who it is, which I think is the stepdaughter and the daughter doing all of this shit.
Right.
And your co-defendant putting all this
right.
on you. Because she don't want to. I know your co-defendant putting it on you because she ain't trying to go to jail, and she did the shit. And everything that started the whole thing was all her because she lived in Roswell. That was her house. That was her doing all that shit. Was her. Right. You know, and they just and then she. By association, guilty by association.
Right.
You know. Crazy.
Yeah. Well, you look good today. Huh? I did.
So she's just starting off to me with a whole lot of nerve. Like, you done told this man that Shirley's daughter and his daughter are responsible for everything. And I guess that has a lot to do with what he's already said. And, you know, this is why I think his relationships with these other people, they're going to be completely ruined from now and until he, you know, if he does get out on bond, whatever happens, just a lot of these things you can't undo, because these people know what the truth is, and they see him sitting there putting all this blame on them. And I know that he doesn't want to have any type of a relationship with Shirley's daughter, but he knows inside of himself that he wants to still have a relationship with Shirley. He can't tell Sonya that, but this man knows that he wants to be able to have access to Shirley again. And I don't know, just God forbid that she allow anything like that to happen after. I mean, he's just done one thing after the other. But I think as a mother, you sitting there wanting for my daughter to wear this blame and this shame of falsely accusing you of something, is just that's pretty unbearable. That's pretty unbearable. And then his own daughter. He's okay with somebody else's daughter wearing it, his daughter wearing it, just anybody but him.
I sleep all night. I went to bed at 8 o'clock, and I just stayed in the bed so long until my side started hurting. So, yeah, because I had to go back and look at my paperwork. I'm trying to figure this shit out. Why the fuck I'm being set up like this here?
Your attorney got it when Lewis come and visit you. He's got to look at that girl's transcripts and what she's saying.
Yeah, but I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna get back to that.
They trying to throw her whole fucking case on you.
Yeah,
and then too, which
July 13th.
I understand.
Her shit her charges don't make no sense. That there's that you conspired with her. All of that shit is her doing. Her history, what she does.
Okay, I got that part. How you feeling today?
I'm fine. I feel good.
Okay, when you going to the doctor?
Has he? I don't remember him. Let me see. I don't know how that goes. But I don't know if he's not allowed to speak on his co-defendant, or if he just knows that he bet not. I don't know, but he's always never saying too much about Erica at all. Very rarely does he hit on the subject of her, and then when somebody else does, like this right here, he's just trying to move the conversation to something else. He's not even trying to go there.
With a smile, right? You rolling my eyes.
I feel good. I feel real good.
Don't do your hand like that. That means that don't get on me, parent. I'm gonna do better. I'm not gonna do. That's what that is. So, what's the deal with your pretty face?
I'm gonna go.
Because I got mad the other night because I was like, damn, am I ever going to see her again? Am I going to be able to hug her? Am I going to be able to grab on her? Am I going to be able to kiss her? Am I going to be able to do anything? All that shit just been rolling through my motherfucking head. I'm not going to lie to you. That's how my mind been going right there. In and out. Yeah, because really I ain't got nothing else to look forward to. Shit, it's just nothing else to look forward to. It's nothing else to look. Why are you laughing?
I'm a lot to look forward to.
You do, but I don't have.
No, I'm a lot to look forward to.
Oh, okay, yeah, you are. You really are. But am I going to have that opportunity to enjoy that? Because I just talked to a dude today. He said he been here 17 months, and they indicted him immediately soon he got locked up. They indicted him, and he been sitting here 17 months, and he's trying to go for a trial. He said they put him on the back burner. Now he said he gonna go ahead on plea out, and he got to pay a lawyer.
You can't plea out. That's the thing. You got to go to trial.
Yeah. So
You gotta go to trial. You gotta go to trial on all of that shit they talking about. That picture shit and that assault stuff.
yeah. But but here's my thing. I'm gonna try to stay strong for you. Other than that, everything else don't even matter. It really don't. It don't even matter. To me, I'm just sitting up here, a dead old man. Yeah,
So
I just
he was in pity party mode
I'm
at
just
this
being straight
time,
up.
huh?
I'm just being straight up. I'm just a dead old man for somebody to get a win on. That's basically it right now, the way I see it. So, what else I got? Everything else gone. So, huh?
Well, anything that's gone can be replaced.
Yeah, that's true. But guess what? You can't replace.
What your lawyer need to do when they finally try to bring up everything, if this is what they say it is, for them to sit there and take $500,000 worth of your property or however much it was worth, $250,000.
Okay, hold on. Wait. Talk about that later. We'll talk about that later.
But they need to get your property back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they don't match what they're trying to say. But they do.
Yeah. Them nails still pretty.
She can talk about Shirley's daughter. She can talk about his daughter. She can't talk about his co-defendant, and she can't talk about his property.
Pretty. They're hanging in there, ain't it? That means you ain't doing no hard work.
I've been typing.
Yeah. Well, you show a nice looking woman, boy. That's a shame.
What's the shame?
You're a nice looking woman.
You're a nice looking man. What's the shame?
That's why I'm sitting in here.
So pretty.
It don't look like it right now. Not at all.
You do all of that.
Yeah, well, look like the shit falling out. Look, right here in the middle, front right here, it's like it's falling out. So, see how long that? So it just look like it just falling out. You gotta get a haircut for court anyway. You can't go to court looking like that. What?
You cannot go to court. Your appearance is everything. You cannot go to court looking like a hobo.
Okay. What you mean? Cut it down a little bit or cut it off?
You need to cut it all down to like this about this long. Like brush waves.
Oh, okay.
Just take it all down.
I'll do that for you this week.
Just take it all down for court.
All right.
You don't want to go in there. You don't want to go in there looking like a hobo. Oh my gosh, you got more hair down there than I got up here.
You're so right about that. You're right. This is a
Let me see your neck. Look at this.
So therefore, he's not impressed.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go and cut it on off this week just for you. Other than that, it'll be still sitting up here.
Now you gotta look good for court.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go.
You gotta look good for court. You gotta look good for court, and we gotta get your phone records. Definitely, you gotta remember all your phone numbers from that time, and just get all your phone records.
Yeah, I got to figure that out. See.
Your phone record's gonna say everything. Cause don't you have text messages from her too? Your daughter.
Yeah.
When you put her out, all the bitter shit she was saying.
Yeah, all that. I should have all that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's everywhere. Shit should be everywhere.
And from your other daughter, she talks to her. The one we called. Does she talk to her?
No. They don't ain't talk no more. Not at all.
But they was talking back then.
No, they ain't been talking since like in their early 20s because of stuff that she tried to be jealous of the other daughter, and then try to get to her daughter and try to portray her daughter against her. So
really?
Yeah. She went through all that. She went through all them changes. This is a jealous, bitter person. Don't like nobody. I got to get my other son's telephone number so he can talk too. She did something to him too. When I tried to get her put in rehab.
All your witnesses. Yeah, all your witnesses.
Damn.
To her character and her personality.
You know, my head gonna be cold in here. That's the only reason I got this shit on. Then this motherfucker. This air gonna be it's gonna be right up under here. I know that.
Directly under the air.
Yeah, I'm up on it right now.
Not on the phone. I'm talking about when you at your bunk.
Yeah, I'm right up on it now. The shit, we see them vents up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, them motherfucker blowing out them snowballs in here. So yeah, it's freezing in here. So what's the deal? When you going to the doctor? Let me see you. Them big old lips. Now I can really see them big lips.
You said big lips. My lips, they are full, right?
They
My lips.
How long are you gonna be able to? How long are you gonna be able to sustain this storm that you're
I'll
in?
be with you forever on this. I told you, however long. I ain't worried about it. However long it takes.
What you mean you ain't worried about it? You got a life. You got a life, you know.
I'm fine. I'm happy. I'm good. It's nothing I need to do.
You're trying like a.
Nesto be giving her compliments, and then he'll give her a backhanded compliment, so she never can rest in him just, and just thinking that he thinks all good. Because she took that like big lips. But yeah, that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna lay it thick and give you compliment after compliment. But don't just think that you are all that, because here comes a backhanded compliment pretty soon.
You're an old lady. It's nothing I need to do. I'm good.
Okay, so first of all, I feel like, remember when you met me how I was. So you know when you met me, I was not shopping for a relationship, a man, a husband, and none of that. So why would that be any different now? I'm good. I done dated enough in my life. I talk to you. I'm good with that. That's content.
Okay.
Wow.
If I want to go out, I let my son go out with me, or my daughter go out with me.
Settling to the extreme. My gosh.
Okay.
I'm good. I got nothing to complain about. Ain't shit out here. But a bunch of goofy ass exes and shit. Well, not only one ex is keep talking about I love you, I want to marry you bullshit.
Okay.
Yeah. But I don't even like him. So.
Oh.
Would you like to see what's under here?
Yeah, sure. Let me see. Let me see what you got up under there. Sure. You're funny. Oh, you got a lot of hair. Yeah.
A lot.
Meanwhile, he got more hair on his beard. For real.
Yeah, leave that.
It's actually flat ironed.
Oh, you flat ironed it?
Yeah, but I just didn't flat iron it with a curl. I just flat ironed it straight.
Oh, okay. So, you talking about them little round things? Or you talking about the flat iron period? The iron.
Just the flat iron. Yeah, I just did it straight.
I see the BBL walking around.
Big booty girl.
Oh.
Right in the middle of her trying to get her compliment. Like, okay, let's not fish for compliments, because when you fish for compliments, it says to the person you're talking to that you need compliments and that you're not confident in what you got going on your own. So we know that this is just what she does, but this is really gives him a leg up with her, because he knows how very insecure she is, and he knows that he can feed her so that she will become more confident, but then he gives her the backhanded compliments to where it knocks her down. Because you know how when somebody gives you like a really good compliment, but if somebody comes along and says something negative about whatever it was that you got the compliment about, or even just says something negative to you at all, gives you some sort of criticism, the criticism always kind of reverberates louder than that compliment. So these are the types of things that he understands, even though we know he's got some challenges, but understanding people and how their mind works, he has a level of mastery in the area of people, so that he can make sure he puppeteers properly. I said what I said says they love giving beauty tips to each other. Yeah, because she's gonna tell him that he's old and what he needs to do to shape up. But again, the problem with that is he gonna be holding that against you. And just like Dre was talking about all that talk, I wanted to make them pay. I wanted to get them back. I wanted them to suffer. See, he's voicing that, but unfortunately, people that think like this, that's exactly what they think like. And Nesto, how he like tells you what you said, and maybe you didn't even know that he kind of like heard what you said, or you didn't know he was looking at it like that. All these old comments. If he does get out, she better watch out.
Okay, girl.
Okay.
Hey.
Go ahead. I'm listening to you.
Don't play. Like she can't see her man.
Huh? She can't see him.
I said she came to see her man.
Oh. Yeah.
Or her brother. I don't know.
Ain't no telling. You know what? It ain't no telling what's going on there. Might be. Ain't no telling. Yeah.
It's like they only get one visit a week. They should let y'all get like 3 visits a week. Because it's right there. It's not like they're taking y'all down.
Oh, so is it 2 people, 1 person?
I don't know where she
No,
is.
no. I'm talking about, can you have 2 people to visit you at one time?
I don't know, because we let girls. I'll ask when I leave. I'll be forgetting. Who gonna come see you? Your brother?
Hey, no. You know, one time we're trying to get our boy to come with you, and you're trying to see if he can come with you or not. That's what I was asking. I know he's not coming nowhere. He ain't not answering that phone.
Thank you. Ain't nobody coming. Everybody done fell off.
Yeah, they done fell all the way. Yeah.
They done fell off.
Ain't that some shit?
Wow.
So
it's reality, and certain things in life is a test to show who really got you and who really don't.
Now, how does she know who might want to come see him?
This is very, very true.
Sylvia did.
This is very true.
And these people know you 3 times longer than me, so they should know you and your character better than me.
Absolutely.
So it's fucked up.
Ooh,
yes, it is.
It is what it is.
And you know what? Penurgus said, "Hey man, I already talked to you, everybody, and everybody know it's the step person that's doing these things." And I was like, "Wow!" And they folks know it, and been knowing it. All that.
And ain't said shit to her. Ain't put down on her. I beat Sydney's ass. Sydney could never put. My children ain't built like that. But Sydney, you are not about to do no shit like that.
Nesto. So he just gonna blame this whole fiasco on Sheridan. Really? So I guess he's more so talking about the CP situation, since that's the thing that's the most recent. And yeah, and he said his attorney, let's see how he put that. His attorney said that it's the step person. Let me see. This is ridiculous.
Noted. All that.
And ain't said shit to her. Ain't put down on her. I beat Sydney's ass. Sydney could never put. My children ain't built like that. But Sydney, you are not about to do no shit like that.
Oh no, I didn't go back far enough.
Better than me.
Absolutely.
So it's fucked up.
Yes, it is.
It is what it is.
And you know what? Penurgus said, "Hey man, I already talked to you, everybody, and everybody know it's the step person that's doing these things." And I was like, "Wow!" And they folks know it, and been knowing it, all that.
And ain't said shit to her. Ain't put down on her. I beat Sydney's ass. Sydney could never, but my children ain't built like that. But Sydney, you are not about to do no shit like that at all. So, but then all she got to do is videotape a conversation.
And so what is she saying? Is she saying that, no, what is he saying? He's saying that somehow his stepdaughter accessed that type of content. Your stepdaughter accessed that type of content. So she put her own self in some type of tragic harm's way. I mean, because if you didn't do it and you're saying that she did it and you're telling people she did it, then what are you doing? You're trying to get her charged with it? It's just so ugly. So she put herself in harm's way like that to access that type of information, only to put it on you, only to get you out of the way? Really? Oh my gosh. Let me see what y'all are saying. Okay, I read this in the chat, but I'll read it. I know Shirley is embarrassed by the calls, but it definitely lets her know who she's been dealing with. It's like looking through your man's phone. Oh my gosh. And then also, yeah, he's talking about the attorney. He calls him Pinocchio. Yeah, so he thinks, and he think like this is just it's a madness. Oh my gosh, like they say in the UK, it's a madness. This is crazy. I mean, come up with something else, because to believe that she put herself in that type of a position with the way that those depictions were described, only to try to put it off on you, knowing that, okay, if this doesn't work, it could come back to me. I don't think so. I mean, I know not, but it has no ring of common sense to it at all.
With her, letting her admit to her that what she's doing, and then she just got to send it in. If she want to keep the lie going and all that, all she got to do is video record her having a conversation saying, why are you lying, why are you doing this, why you da-da-da-da-da, and then submit it. She can keep the lie going, but she just busted herself by admitting, you know what I'm saying, out loud, that she's, doing this because she mad. That's all she.
And you could tell she's not talking about her daughter, because in no world am I ever getting ready to try to entrap one of my children. In no world. Yeah, ever. So it's just utterly wild. It's wild. Like they've been lying to each other too long. This is a lesson here. This is what you get when you just lie back and forth and back. You lying to yourself, you lying to the other person. Y'all keep kicking these lies around, and then this is what you get. Because this is ridiculous. Like, think of the implication. She's saying Shirley needs to catch her child, like she needs to put a wiretap herself, catch her child in a lie, let her child implicate herself so her child can go to prison for accessing not only I mean, I guess lying on him. I mean, that's maybe a crime, maybe not, but accessing the information. That's horrible. The woman has children. So you think Shirley's getting ready to entrap her daughter? Really? Would she do it? I know she's sitting here saying her daughter's not built like that and cut like that and all this type of stuff, and she would beat her daughter up. But let's just say her daughter did something similar to what they're trying to put on Sheridan. Really, Sonya, you getting ready to entrap your daughter and have your daughter going off to prison instead of this guy? In no world. I'm never getting ready to wire up, camera up on my children. And I don't think she would do it either. Nesto, that's another animal right there, because he already has been videotaping his children, so he would have footage, so he could entrap them. So we don't give him any grace, because we already know that's what he's looking for now, trying to figure out where are the videos so that I can put this on somebody other than me. Yeah, this is disgusting. And to even think that this young woman who has children access some stuff like this just to get him in trouble is foul. Micheline says Sonya giving him permission to mess with her daughter. If you it's a lot of things. I can't remember specifically, but so many things. I feel like with his charges, with her knowing what he's charged with, and it not having been proven, he hadn't even been able to give her a decent story. She's just been making up stories for him. But it's just a lot of ways that she's been doing things that makes me feel like she's that type that would actually offer somebody up to him. And that's my opinion. I said what I said. Kids don't pay us any mind like that. They act like his daughter in Sheridan is trying to set him up. Gosh, they are implying that, and to the extent where she's trying to get Sheridan set up so that Shirley can take the videotape and get him off. And then what does she think is going to happen to her daughter if all of this was true? So now she's taking him out of jail and putting her daughter in jail. Wow. And then Micheline says, poor Sheridan, her mother brought this monster into her life. Yep. Isn't that the truth? He is such a snake. He is always trying to slither himself in and out of situations. Yeah. I said what I said. In my opinion, he did some foul-ish in front of Sheridan, and he doesn't know what she has or has not said to her mom and the popo. Yeah. And absolutely. I was thinking about that. I mean, for her age group and everything, and with the things that have been alleged about him by people that didn't even go and press any charges, I just feel like she could know a lot of things just from the streets. She could know a whole lot of things from the streets. And other people too. Panay and whoever else is in the salons and all of that. They could know a whole lot of around town talk.
You got to do to her.
Yeah. They ain't gonna do that. They not gonna do nothing like that, because they mind is on that goody two shoes.
Oh, wait a minute.
One of them old type people that don't. Everybody
don't back so we can hear her say that she needs to tape her daughter.
Not about to do no shit like that at all.
So,
but then all she got to do is videotape a conversation with her, letting her admit to her that what she's doing, and then she just got to send it in. If she want to keep the lie going and all that, all she got to do is video record her having a conversation, saying why you lying, why you doing this, why you da 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 da, and then submit it. She can keep the lie going, but she just busted herself by admitting, you know what I'm saying, out loud that she's, doing this because she mad. That's all she got to do to her.
Yeah. They ain't gonna do that. They not gonna do nothing like that, cause they mind is on that goody two shoes shit. One of them old type people. Everybody don't need to see everything. I ain't like that. Everybody needs to see everything. Yeah.
Man.
So I'm not. I need to save my freedom right now. But
exactly. At all costs.
Yeah, I
got need to have a conversation with her and be like, why you lying? Why you doing this?
So what we gonna do about this?
She ruined her. She ruined her mama when she did this shit.
Oh yeah. So what you gonna do about that doctor thing? Let me hear that part. Since you're feeling fine.
I'm still going. What are you talking about?
When you going? When you going? You don't want me to get on you.
What? I promise you I will go before Tuesday, or you have the right to be mad at me.
Okay. All right.
Damn.
All right. I'm gonna write that down. Yeah, I laugh too.
You have the right to be mad at me.
Yeah, I'm gonna write it down. So I'm looking to
You gotta remember when I first went to the doctor, I was in pain for 3 days, bought up bed rent before I even all right, fine, I'll go. I wasn't like, something's wrong, I need to go check this out. I was just like, no, it'll pass. No, it's okay.
Okay. All right. So you ain't thinking about yourself right now, are you thinking about yourself right now? That's what I want to say.
I'm thinking about us both. I'm distracted, but I'm thinking about us both.
Okay, what you distracted about? It's nothing in your way. Nothing is in your way. So
No. Everything that just keeps coming on your situation is distraction. And it's kind of a little bit more important than what I'm going through.
No, it's not, because
I've been going through this for 2 years, 3 years now.
Okay, guess what? Your thing is more into as health-wise, personal, and deaf. Mine is not deaf.
Yes.
Okay, mine just some locked up shit.
I know.
Yeah, see, I can't die unless I kill myself. So you ain't got the problems I got. I don't have the problems you got, but your problems is way worse than my problems.
More serious than yours?
Yeah, because you're dealing with life right now. I'm just dealing with accusations.
You're dealing with lies. Well, you're dealing with lies.
That's what I'm dealing with. So I already know I got to sit here. sit here. Probably be 3 years before I even got them get free. Because all they doing is stacking. They're going to keep stacking. Yeah, that's all they're doing.
No, what you got to do is on the more serious charges that carry the most weight, you just got to do a speedy trial on all of that. And then the other stuff you just bond out on.
Yeah.
That's it. It's the serious stuff that has the highest bond. You just got to go to speedy trial on it. Let's go to trial. Indict it.
Yeah.
Indict it. Indict me. Let's go to court with it.
Where you get that hat from? I like that. I ain't seen that eyes I had in so long.
Macy's, I think I got it. I think I got it like 2 years ago at Macy's. I got a lot of hats from when our hair fell out. I got a shitload of hats.
Okay.
Because I wore a lot of hats and wigs when my hair was gone. Like on this side of my hair was all gone. I had to wear, hats and wigs.
Wow.
They grew back, so.
Hats and wigs. So what's your day looking like today, since you're not going to the doctor? You're going to put it off to Tuesday.
I'm going to go cook. I'm going to go cook some food for my son, see what he want to eat. And then I'm going to go back home and watch TV like I always do on Sundays. You know me, I sit in the house. I'm okay.
Oh, well, it look like you're going to be goddamn going on your trip to Vegas here by yourself.
I'm going to do what by myself? What?
Going
my
on
birthday?
your trip.
And look, Sonya, she might not give a flip about her daughter because she certainly does have a different conversation for when she talks about her daughter than when she talks about her son. Um, so yeah, I would love to be a fly on the wall if he does manage to get out, when he starts having divisive things to say about her and her relationship with her son, because she goes to her son's house or wherever he lives and cooks him meals, and she cooks meals and takes meals to her son, and she talks about her son in such a loving and endearing way, and Sydney gets, slapped around with Sonya's mouth. She talks real slick out the mouth when it comes to Sydney, if that's her name. But her son, she talks very lovingly and endearing. And don't think that Nesto don't see that. So he knows that's the target relationship right there. So that'll be the one that he starts to try to divide and conquer if he ever gets a chance. I wouldn't be surprised if he'd already said something a little bit, but I think he might have to get out before he starts trying to wreck her relationship with her son, because that one she cares about. Notice she didn't say anything about her son, but she said, I would beat Sydney's behind if she ever tried to do some stuff like that. But what about your son? What if he did it? You don't even want to think about that, do you? Because that's the one that she holds very dear. And she may hold the other one very dear too, but she doesn't talk like it. She does not speak about her daughter the same way she speaks about her son. Okay. And then always complaining about Sydney, but always driving her car. Yes, it's very noticeable. I just thought about that, but it is when I think about it, I think about how she only talks about her son, like in one of these calls, or maybe it's coming up. She's going to talk about needing somebody to rub her neck. And Nesto said, your granddaughter can do it. She said, no, my son will do it. And then they went back and forth about it like another time. And she said, no, Tomas will do it. She's got, I don't know. It's something different. There's a different type of love that she has for Tomas. And eventually Nesto is coming for that relationship. That relationship is in his way. She don't know it yet, but it is. Oh, thank you, Vicky. Thank you so much for the super, looks like a super sticker. I can't tell yet. I'm gonna have to get better. But Vicky says, let me click on this comment. He already tried to stop her from shopping for him. Really? Oh my gosh. I either didn't hear it or I didn't catch it. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This man is getting ready to come in. And when you wreck out your relationship with your kids, especially over a man, that is not the easiest thing for your child to come back from. Very, very damaging to wreck out your relationship with your kids over some man. This is not their father. This is a man that is, I don't know, in jail over a lot of very ugly charges. And oh my gosh. And Micheline says, okay. Oh gosh. But thank you again, Vicky, for the super. I really appreciate that. And Micheline says She's standing high on Mammy Mountain. Yep. Okay, I said what I said. She probably jealous of her daughter. Yeah, somebody was just, who was that? I can't remember who was talking about mother daughter, some of the mother daughter relationships. Yeah, especially somebody like Sonya, who she doesn't, it feels to me like she, well, I think we all see, she just doesn't accept aging well. She just does not. So and her daughter is very attractive. I want to say, who showed a picture of her daughter, y'all? Was that Nyla or Fran? Somebody showed a picture of her daughter. Her daughter is very nice looking young woman. Or woman. I think she's 30 something. But anyway, whatever age she is, she's nice looking. And then her mother, Sonya, doesn't accept aging well. So there you have it. Vicky says he told her that he's a grown boy and he doesn't need luxury clothes. Ooh. Oh. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I missed that. That one slipped by me. And Vicky says she was trying to get him cleaned up and he was telling her it wasn't necessary. He has to function for himself. Ninja. He got to function for himself. And Tomas is real young, right? He's the one that just was talking about not finishing college for another year or something like that. So he's very young. So what's your excuse at 59? What is Nesto's excuse at 59 not functioning for himself? Oh, it's a super chat. Okay. And the stickers have some type of logo like a cartoon. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. I said what I said because it's hard for me to tell the if I didn't pull my chat up. I kind of stopped looking at my phone because my granddaughter is trying to get me to come get her. And I told her I was working, right? And so I guess she feels like I should have been finished working by now. So at one point she was just calling me back to back. So I had to get on mute at one point in here and tell her that I'm still working and don't call me back to back like that because I need my phone. And then I didn't look back at my chat the way that y'all see it. So yeah, she thinks she owns me on the weekend. So I know she's sitting there going, I don't understand. Why can't I come? But she'll tell me she's going to be quiet. But every 2 minutes, she has something she wants me to do. Okay, Micheline says it won't be no surprise. She's in secret competition. Okay, yeah, competition with her daughter. Yeah. Yeah, and he's so jealous. Yeah, you have to accept that you are who you are and your children are who they are. And Sonya's got a 17, probably 18-year-old granddaughter by now. So yeah, it has to be accepted. Oh, okay. He claims he's back in school, Micheline. I know. I looked at my phone and I had ended the call 15 times. I was like, where are your parents? And why did they let you loose with this phone? Okay, Vicky says, I think Nesto had a bad relationship with his parents, and he gets jealous if anyone who tries to spoil their kids. Yeah, he's got a real bad taste in his mouth. If for nothing else, over that money, with that insurance money that he thinks his mother got, or however much she did get, because that's the only thing that he's really ever said about his mother, and that we could hear anyway. And that's what it was, that she got insurance money when his father passed away, and then he didn't get any of it, and how fast it got spent up. I said what I said my granddaughter called me 26 times one day. Yeah, it was gonna be, if I hadn't figured out how to call her back, she was just gonna keep going. And see, her parents, my son and my daughter-in-law, they're going out of town at the end of the week. So I told her last weekend, I said, now I'm going to have you all, not next weekend, but the weekend after that, her and my grandson, who are both like toddler age pretty much. So I said, I'm going to have y'all both the next weekend. So I'm going to take a break. Oh, God, can we say kids don't understand a break? They don't understand. I'm still on break as far as I'm concerned, because I'm going to have them a few days. And they wear me out. My children, I used to keep like a lot of people's kids all at one time to help me entertain my kids, but my kids are spaced far apart. So I never had 2 and 3 little kids together at the same time that were mine, that I had to like consistently keep up with. That's challenging. Whoever has done that, hats off to you. Hats off, because having the little ones that are all little at the same time, that's challenging. Micheline said he did not have a healthy relationship with his mom. Women are so disposable to him. That's very obvious. They really talk about women like they're not people, like they're just these things, and you just do with them whatever you think, whatever you can get away with. Shirley spent 40 grand and that wasn't good enough. Yeah. I don't know what world Sonya is living in, that she thinks she's gonna come out of this on top some kind of way. Yeah. You got them spoiled. I said what I said. Oh, me. Well, in their opinion, I don't know, because I always tell them like we're not doing anything much, but you know what I think it is it's the attention. Because when like when they're home, they're not consistently getting all this attention. But to me, I'm paying them attention for a lot of reasons. I'm trying to entertain them, and I'm trying to make sure they don't do anything. They don't hurt themselves and each other. And their parents can so much better tune everything out. But I'm like, no, I can't tune it out, because when I tune stuff out, somebody starts crying and somebody falls off of something and somebody walks across something and falls off the other end of it. So I have to pay them attention. Oh, okay. One grandfather and one grandson. Vicky says she didn't care about being on top. It's all about attention. When mean things are said, she's a victim. When good things are said, she gloats. She just wants to be in the limelight. Who child? That's highly unfortunate. I said what I said. Says Nestos wants any money that comes around him to go to him, period. Point blank. Okay. Yes, your kids and grandkids are spoiled. Yes. And, thank God that we can and have been able to treat them good and bless them. Okay, let's get through this call.
Going to Vegas to the van, your van, and doing all that shit. Yeah,
that's
you're
okay.
gonna be riding
We'll
out
do
here.
it when this is over. We'll do it when this is over.
Oh.
We could do it in our 60s.
Well, the way they
talk,
the way we like it, I might not make it to 60. So the way it's looking like it, I might not make it if they don't kill me first. Cause that's exactly what they're trying to do.
They trying to kill you.
They're trying to kill me. Yeah,
you got some hateful ass bras in your life.
Hey, one thing I know for sure, I try to treat everybody right.
Mm-hmm.
And I do know for sure, a lot of people do a lot of people dirty way. That shit come back now. It always come back. Yeah, in a way they never thought it'd come back. Huh?
I said karma's a motherfucker.
Yeah, it is. It really, really is.
Good luck finding that attorney.
Do them two know each other? The steps and the daughter?
No, they met one time. They met one time when she was out there homeless, and I took out there and showed her, hey, this is my people right here. They homeless. You know what I'm trying to help them. They met that one time. And then the other one, she reached out to her on Instagram, on her Instagram. I remember that. And then it went from there. She remembered that. And then when she went down there to the station, she went down there and told them all that shit. So I know that's what happened. Because them folks done had no information about me, nothing about nothing. And I know that. I know that for a fact. Nobody.
Your daughter don't get along with her mother?
Not at all.
Oh, her mother don't fuck with her?
No, her mama gonna fuck with her because of the grandkids. She gonna do that now. Yeah, she been taking care of the kids. I've been taking care of the kids with her. So ever since the first one was born, she got 2. Yeah, I'm the first man that the baby seen when the baby came out.
Oh, the baby daddy don't mess with her.
No, because she crossed the baby daddy. Baby daddy told me, you can't trust her. She's a sneaky motherfucker. And I said there and told the mama, listen, I know what the boy's saying, but if that's what he's saying, you better believe what he's saying. Now, I'm not down what he's saying, but it come out. That shit done came out 1,000 times. 1,000 times.
Yep.
Yeah.
He dodged the bullet.
Yeah, he really did he? Boy, for real. And kind of find out the baby ain't even none of his. Another man. Ain't that crazy?
That's kind of common these days with these heifers.
Yeah.
These babies.
Yeah, kind of find out. So she been mad with me.
As a child.
Yeah, she been mad at me ever since I got down and found out everything. Ever since then, boy, it's been on. So, but it gonna come back. It'll come back.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Her character. 5 minutes.
Yeah, both on character. I'm calling you.
Imagine that, the pot calling the kettle black. So I think it seems like Sonya was asking him about his daughter, but then he answered her for Shirley's daughter. That's how it seems, because I guess I'm thinking about the call where he was talking to Dre. So he was telling Dre that this, whatever he feels like very derogatory story about Shirley's daughter's child was not who she said it was, and he found that out, and she's been, against him ever since, and all of that. So it seems like he's kind of echoing this same type of story to Sonya here. I said what I said. Oh, you're talking to Vicky. I didn't know the chat was getting sued also. Oh yeah, the whole chat. All the commenters. Wow. That's very interesting. I think they need to look all around YouTube and TikTok and everywhere before they make that decision to go allocate any more dollars towards something like that. I think they have bigger fish to fry. Yeah, that's crazy. And then TX Toy says, anybody else notice Nesto MFer clearer than he said any word ever? Oh man, yeah. He's been practicing that one for a long time. Micheline says these two people, wow, he one gossiping ninja. Yeah, he loves to make people look bad. So, in the grand scheme of things, he's sitting here and making himself look bad. And isn't that interesting? Said what I said. Sonya don't like women or black people. Yeah, she's very partial to men. Like, I'm trying to think of any man. Like, she doesn't like Lamont. That's a man she doesn't like. She doesn't like the men that she thinks ought to be doing something that they're not doing. Lamont, Dion, Dre, because he wouldn't give her the $15,000 when she just called and said, "Hey, I need $15,000." So, but it's funny because she doesn't realize that that's what she's there for. That's what she's there for. I thought it was telling how the one day when she was all, when she called up Dion and made her demands and talked to him like he had a tail and all that stuff right in front of his dad and all of that. So then a little bit later, Nesto calls Dion and they just have regular father-son banter. And then even go ahead and say, a lot of people want me, but they can't afford me. So he just, that's what he's saying. Like, that's what you're here for. You're supposed to get the money. Everybody else is supposed to go on about their life and take care of what they need to take care of. You're supposed to have had some money. And really, she did trick him into thinking that she had some money. Oh, and she's a third Caucasian. Go on, girl. Now, I'm trying to figure out who cares. Who cares? Like, he don't care. Oh, you know what? Did she say that in her live chat? We really don't care. So if you're not over there sitting in front of Nesto trying to impress him, then I don't know who you're telling that to, because we don't care. Micheline says, do you notice she never talks crazy to Lamont? He's cut from the same cloth with Nasty Nesto. I believe he will cuss her out and probably take another step. Like, Yeah, Lamont feels a little dangerous. I said what I said. We all have some Caucasian in us one way or another. Oh gosh, but you know, she wants to have that close proximity. It was her grandmother, her great grandfather, or you know, it's like, okay, tell Nesto. Because the only reason he might even care is to try to figure out if any of those people, do you know them and do they have some money? Because if you don't know them, if they're not living, did they leave you anything? Do they have any money? Okay, well, he don't care either. And then Vicky says, girl, they're so goofy. I'll represent myself in court. Oh my gosh. And see, the thing is, don't you have to be lying on people? These people we're only talking about what they've said. We are talking about what they've said, what's been said about them, what they've represented themselves. So, and in one way or another, everything that's been said about them is something that they've shown, something that they said, a way that they represented themselves. And that can be, that can be shown. So I really don't know how they're going to say that somebody else has said something about them that they didn't already. This is them. This is all them. She's 1/15 Irish with a little Scottish mixed in. Oh my gosh. Okay, Micheline says, yes, she said it in her chat. Okay. Lamont, give me stranger danger vibes. Yeah. It feels like it's no telling with him, because it also feels like he's never telling the truth either. So we don't really know where he's coming from. And then I said what I said. If he's filing this lawsuit against us in Georgia, then it's going to take a while. They are way behind. Oh yeah, good luck. Good luck with that. Because they can't tell attorneys that know about inference and innuendo and all those kind of words that they weren't doing what they were doing. You was doing exactly what we see and hear, and then some.
Stop talking like you from New York.
I know you calling me.
You got a pretty smile. I don't know. Probably about 2 hours, 3 hours. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What time you getting over your son's house?
I don't know. I gotta go get the dog and then go to the grocery store. So it's 2:30. 3:30 probably. I gotta go to the grocery store.
How's the dog? You and the dog working at? Is y'all arguing and fighting?
No, we cool. She won't eat shit. I bought some Chipotle chicken and rice. She wouldn't eat that. Then
For real?
She ain't eating shit. I told you gonna starve. That's all. You gonna just be here.
Some might not be right then. She might be just.
I'm gonna make some eggs. That's gonna be my last thing. I'm gonna make her some eggs. I don't know if it's her teeth, because her teeth was hurting last year. So I'm gonna just see if this is something that she needs to be chewing. That's all.
Is it drinking water?
Yeah, they have to drinking water.
Okay, because you die if you don't drink no water. You don't eat. You can just survive off of water.
Yeah, she drinking water.
Okay. But it won't mess with the food. Maybe you need to call and find out what kind of food they eat.
I gotta get that can. It's at Petland or whatever. They don't have that here. I gotta call Trisha. Trisha fed her something last year that she ate.
Oh.
And she ate it.
She ate it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm trying to set up. Huh?
Oh, you got a shirt on top of your orange jumpsuit?
Yeah, man, it's freezing in here, man. I'm telling you, man. Boy, I be coughing.
Don't turn the air down. Can everybody write a kite and say turn the air down?
No, it don't work like that. It's down one thing because it gets hot outside, then it get cool at night. See, but it cuts down at night, but it gets blasting all day. But
You
I
should
can
just
deal
stay
with
on
it.
70.
Nah, it's on 65.
The fuck?
Yeah, yeah, and plus ain't no insulation in here. It knows everything brick, so there's no insulation. That's how they go.
Nesto is cold. You can see him
Yeah, I
kind of
see you've been off the internet because you ain't said nothing else to me. So, I mean, you stand off for it or you just ain't telling me?
I just got tired of the lies. I mean, since Friday or whenever the Thursday, whatever, I haven't looked to see if anything, but I'm just tired of the lies. That's all, the exaggerations and all of that.
Ain't nobody else calling you with
the
that yet.
irony.
Well, the only person that would know anything would be just Yvette and my cousin Keita. She called when she saw it. She called me like Wednesday. She called me Wednesday and was talking about it. And I was like, because she did criminal. She used to work criminal law with me. We used to work at the same law firm together. And I was like, you can't believe half the shit they talking about. She's like, I know. I said, go to 3 blogs and they're all going to say something different.
Yeah,
but everybody's telling the truth. I was like, so.
Yeah, well.
I was like, so we ain't going to worry about what they talk about.
I'm just going to say this shit off, man, and just fuck it. And get myself ready, man. Just get myself together some kind of way.
Be positive.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to your God.
Talk to my God. Okay, well, he helped me think some kind of way because a lot of things might need to just be moving out my way, and I just don't know it yet for the future. I think that's what's going on right now. A lot of people need to be moving out my way.
Making everything look hopeless, and then you just have to see through all of that and see clear and see everybody out here that's falling off. Everybody that's falling off.
Yeah, that's probably what's going on. I think that's what's really going on because a lot of things ain't making sense, but it is. But it's a movie I want you to watch. It's called Chicago.
Goodness.
Chicago?
Yeah, it's a movie. It's got what's her name in it? Queen Latifah in it.
Okay.
If you watch that movie, you're gonna start laughing.
Really?
Yeah.
38 seconds.
It just makes so much sense when you watch that movie.
Okay, well, I love you.
Yeah, I love you too. Yeah, it's going to make so much sense. Kind of dealing with what I'm dealing with right now. But it's a single goal.
Oh, my. when I first heard him say that, that took me out. Now, come on, Nesto. I feel like I feel like part of him doing this is just him just being just lazy because everybody knows a musical and he knows good and well. He never even heard anybody say a singlical. You never even heard that. Why not just say, it's the movie with all the singing in it. I mean, that's acceptable, but he's messing me up. But a singlical, come on, man. It's just I don't know. I don't know what he's doing at this point. He never heard that before. He doesn't even try for her. Broco and Dusty Ninja. I need a Tubi movie ASAP. Oh my gosh, it was something else she just said. What did she just say? This is the reason I stopped it, but then I heard his single. Oh yeah, about looking at the movie. So this thing that he has with seeing different shows and movies and then telling people to go look at them. It's something with that. I don't know what it is, but it's something with people. I kind of feel like it's a tactic, like a controlling tactic. Because it seems innocent enough. Like, yeah, there's this movie that I really like. You should look at this movie. But the way that he does it, it's almost like he's mentioning some show or some movie. Then he he talks about it like it has something to do with him or it has something to do with them. Because, you know, he kept telling her a while back to look at this Raising Cane's. Is it Raising Cane? Raising Cane. Some show like that. He kept saying, you got to look at that. I feel like it's a tactic. I don't think he is really wanting people to see these things as much as I do think that he some type of tactic where he gauges his control to see if he can just have people doing what he tells them to do, and, you know, seeing if they're really gonna go through with it and do it and everything. Let me see what y'all are saying. She always have to remind him to say I love you. Yeah, that's not in his memory bank of things that he knows he's got to say to somebody like Shirley. And then Micheline says Nesto was part of the No Child Left Behind. And they just passed him through school, so he is ignorant. It's embarrassing. I wonder if he didn't drop out. I really do. I wonder if he didn't just, you know, drop out. Raising Canaan. Yeah. I think I'm thinking about the chicken place here. Okay. And TX Toy says, when I heard it, I called my friend to tell her what she doesn't. She doesn't even follow the case. And then I said what I said. Yes, he can't talk and he doesn't understand certain words either. A mind is a terrible thing to waste, sir. My God. I hope he has not gone through life and not understood that, you know, it's a musical. But yeah, you know what? I guess when you do have a certain degree of illiteracy, it could just be that in your mind, I don't know, the importance, you just get it out the best way that you understand it, because since you don't understand how to read it and what words go into it, maybe it's like it just doesn't, he maybe can't just keep up with it. Because in a sense, like when we say words, you can also think of how they look. But if he can't think of how they look, he should have spent some time getting to know some things. Same thing I said about R. Kelly. Like, why didn't you take some of your energy and learn some stuff instead of just keep on telling people what you can and can't do? Why don't you, Sanglical, why don't you take some of this time and energy and find out, learn? Hey, a snack, not a meal. Oh my gosh. Oh, let's I know this is close to the end. Here we go.
Yeah, get past the singing
The musical.
Yeah,
I know.
but the plot is it makes so much sense. But I love you very much. Thank you for coming to make my day today. You're very beautiful. I love your goddamn hat. Your hat get down.
Yes, so, it's gonna grow. It's gonna grow all the way out. I love you. Call me. I'm gonna kick your ass.
Yeah, thank you. I will.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and turn notifications on so you don't miss the next one.
Honey child. Oh my God. Yeah, so it looks like this call, he was just kind of reeling from his those CP charges coming out and trying to get something figured out. And then you got Sonya chiming in. I guess she thought maybe she can get him to contact Shirley, and Shirley can finagle her daughter into confessing and saying that she's responsible for whatever. I don't know. This is just, it was crazy. This was a crazy visit. Yeah, very unfortunate. So let's see. Ooh, my. I broke my last record that I wasn't trying to approach 3 hours. I thought I would do like an hour and a half, maybe an hour and 45, and then take some calls. But since I have been on here so long and I need to make myself some more tea and I need a whole bunch of stuff. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and say good night. It is a little bit after 10 o'clock here. I don't know where everybody is and what your time is. So our time jumped ahead, spring forward. So our time jumped ahead today. Everybody who's still here in the chat, where are you from and what time is it? Let's see. He sees her as a hood rat. Shirley would never say to him. Dre thinks so also. Yeah, he definitely and there was another call. Good night, Vicky. Thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate you. That other call where she said she admitted to the 20 times that they had seen each other. I think I hadn't gotten to that one yet because sometimes they drop so quick. Phone calls from prison is she's releasing them quickly. But yeah, where Sonya was saying that she had seen him the 20 times. So she sat there and counted up like 5 visits. And then she said, yeah, so I think all in all, it's been 20 times I've seen you in person. So yeah, they've been doing a whole lot of sneaking around, way more than what she was initially letting us know, trying to let us know. 1117, you're in Florida. Okay. All right. You're in Florida. I love Florida. I'm in hot old Texas. Where it's hot until it gets cold, and then it just all of a sudden gets cold. And then it just all of a sudden the weather changes, and then we start getting all these tornado warnings because the climate is changing so quick from cold to hot or hot back to cold. But we very rarely have just nice, moderate temperatures like in Florida. Okay. Good night, everyone. Good night. I said what I said. Thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate all of you. Good night, TX. And oh, you're in Texas too. 1017. Did I ask you this before if it was Texas Toy? Okay, you're in Texas with me. Oh, okay. Oh no, I'm not in Houston. I'm in the Dallas Fort Worth Metroplex. I have cousins in Houston though. And I kind of always wanted to live in Houston, but I've never been bold enough to just make the move. And then don't you always want to live somewhere until you have to live there and have to Houston has, well, now we have pretty regular bad traffic here in the Metroplex here where I am, but I always looked at Houston as having just terrible traffic any time of day. It doesn't matter what time you get on the roads in Houston, it's the traffic. And then I think they have more rain than we have because they're close to the water. So I might not actually want to live there if I got there and I had to stay all the time. Cringy and thirsty. Saw you 20 times. Yeah, they had the way that it seemed, they had much more of a physical, a lot more physical time than what she let on when she first started coming out here explaining and shucking and jiving and whatnot. Oh, okay, West Texas. You get all 4 seasons in one day. Have I been to West Texas? I don't think so. West. I think I went through West Texas, leaving here and driving to Colorado years ago. Oh, you used to live in Garland about 5 years ago. Yep, Garland is easy for me to get to from where I am. And then Texas Toy says it's Texas. Okay. All right. So now I'll know, because I hate for that to be something else. And I'm just saying Texas Toy. Because TX on everything that I put my name on is TX is Texas to me. Okay. All right. Okay, everyone. Well, I will see y'all on the next calls. I don't know. I really did want to go back. I missed at least one with maybe 2 with him and Dre, but I guess I'll leave those where they are because there's probably going to be some more stuff coming out soon, and then I'll have to try to keep up with that. So other than that, I have not looked lately to see if what Cobb County was saying. I know he's being held in Cobb County, but he's really a Fulton County person. But I guess I don't need to, because Sonya came out, what was that, yesterday, and said that he's still there and they're waiting on a hearing. And then she's sure that she's going to be able to bond him out after this next hearing. So it sounds like it's safe to say that he is still where he's at. Oh, you're in Red Oak. Seems like everybody on here is in Houston or Atlanta. Really? I haven't even seen that many people from Houston, but definitely Atlanta. Her live yesterday. Yeah, she was saying that she's waiting on some hearing, and she told it like she has the money or access to the money, or basically she was saying he's going to be out after his next hearing. He's going to be out. So I don't know if they're expecting something to fall off. Maybe something with a high bond. I don't know. I don't know. I love the way Fran, her channel is Real Talk Bougie. I know all of y'all know Fran, but I love the way she calls Sonya an unreliable narrator. So just because she says it does not make it true. Bond him out with what money? Good question. Good question. But you know what? She said in her live that she had been wherever Farrakhan is or wherever he's been. I don't know if she was saying she went to where his mosque is or if he was somewhere where she was visiting, but she said she went to see Farrakhan. So I just kind of I don't know. She's in, full out mode. She's in full on free Nesto mode. He got what he needed to be able to get out, and now it's like it's on her. So I'm pretty sure that she's been pulling out all the stops and contacting whoever she thought she could contact to try to figure out how to actually come through and get him out, because she knows it's on her. You said Fran be cracking me up. Yes, me too. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if she tried to get some type of meeting with anybody that she thought has some money. Anybody that she could think of that might actually feel for him and, be empathetic toward his situation. That's what I mean. And then has some money. Yeah, the sky's the limit. So when she mentioned Farrakhan, I was like, oh, really? Because you always talk about how you're not religious. And I think she comes from a Muslim upbringing or something like that. But she's always quick to talk about how not religious she is. So what were you doing seeing Farrakhan? And it occurred to me that she could have been there trying to raise some money from, the brothers who might actually care. Because I'm going to have a lot of strong faith that the sisters, at least most of us, aren't trying to hear it. Oh no, free Nesto on any of our backs or our dimes. But, we know all the sisters don't think like that. But, we just have to hope that there's no huge mammying going on like that where people are getting ready to release that much of their money on some freeing Nesto. So, okay. All right. Well, thank y'all again so much for joining tonight. And okay. All right. So I'll see y'all on the next one. All righty. Bye-bye.